forth. You put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum! Expecto From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! in me. Expecto Patronum! From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum!
And we are live.
It was more like 3/1000th of a gig.
Was it? It was something
3
stupid. Was it 500 and something? That's probably why I fucking misconfused it. Like 500 something K.
I don't know.
Oh,
So yeah, I've been doing some work with the thumbnails and the taking a break screen. I think everything looks a lot better than it did before. Dope.
Still on it, aren't I?
Finally got everybody's.
Camelback cinema.
I still have to edit fucking Code's picture he sent me.
I like that new.
Put that on the thumbnail.
I like that new thumbnail.
It's getting better.
Like that. Like all right. So like, if there was ever a picture of Scrog, that is exactly what I would imagine him to look like, just with more gray or facial hair. Like that's the only difference. Like
Yeah.
that is spot fucking on what I expected him to look like.
It was so tough because it was hard to
like
find
the
anything
picture.
that was like that wasn't World of Warcraft.
Right. So I didn't know that. So I don't play World of Warcraft, and Scrog was the name of a fucking massive fucking orc in World of Warcraft.
There you go.
Sean, when I was watching Immortals, that fucking big dude in the chains there that's got the 2 axes and he gets his head cut off by what's his face, I was like, that's Scrog. That's Scrog. You remember
That's
him?
hilarious because I was playing the village and I saw the guy that runs the shop, and I was like, that's Crix.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
there's
100%. Yep.
There's no
Agreed.
other way around that. Crix has moved from D&D to Resident Evil Village, and I don't know what's going on
Hello there,
anymore.
friend. Care to browse my wares?
As soon as he started talking, I looked at Amy and was like, "That's the shady motherfucker we just fought."
Yeah.
She was,
Hilarious.
I was like, same like shady demeanor. Like you could tell he's up to some shit. You don't know what it is yet, but you need his store to buy things. Ugh.
But yeah, other than that,
All right.
just been chilling and relaxing. Just
I do have a question for you, Sean.
what's up?
So all right, so was it in your DM guide to have us completely eradicate Crix?
No.
See, I fuck it. Like I've literally been thinking through that process the entire time.
You guys wanted to kill him so bad, I let you do it.
Bro,
I was just like, there you go.
I've never heard a DM try to beg for a fiend's life. You know what I mean? He's like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this, and they're just like, oh yeah, we're fucking killing him.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't plan most things when I DM. I burden the players with making up most of the nuances in the story, and I just worry about the world building.
One thing I liked is whenever we walked into his house that one time in the middle of the day, and he said he was passed out in a chair sleeping.
Yeah.
And I never clued in. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's a
Neither did I.
vampire. He's sleeping
Neither
during the
did
day.
I.
Oh, yeah. I
I
like
just thought
that.
because he was a fat, lazy piece of shit.
Yeah.
He seems like every foreman I've ever met that doesn't ever leave the fucking trailer.
yeah. That's I once worked with one that was so large. When he was in his trailer, the trailer leaned to one side, so the rig crew went over and jacked up, put a jack under that one side, so it wouldn't be all crooked for him. And if he had to get out of his trailer and come talk to anybody, either he called or he'd get out, walk 2 feet to his truck, get in his truck, and then drive over the 25 feet to come talk to people.
We used to have a guy.
I'm starting to
coal
get
mine.
like that. I gotta get my shit together.
What the fuck am I hearing?
Oh, it's
Sounds like tennis.
Ben's YouTube video.
Okay, well, I was trying to make sure if I'm supposed to be queuing in on. I was queuing in on things. You know what I mean? I hear things. Like I've been talking. Like, am I supposed to be
How
watching
the fuck
something?
did you guys even hear that?
Because I'm amazing and have really good hearing, but also is really
Right.
loud.
So yeah, I say what it is. I think your
Oh my
sound gate was
God.
like whoever was speaking has the same like audible fucking frequency as you. So it was opening your sound gate.
Holy fuck. Well, whatever. It's all good.
All right, are we opening up the same map there, Caleb?
Yeah, I'll push it when everybody's in. Everybody in?
Oh,
yeah, we're all here, man.
Good.
40, 30?
Hmm.
Service? Boo!
Ace!
Yeah.
All right, do my YouTube things here real quick because I am
Advantage. Woo!
I just wish we could
This
get
is
all these
not
guys
gonna
into the
be
video
good.
chat, but I know it's not
Fault.
plausible.
Double fault.
Oh, well,
That-
thanks everybody for the likes. Appreciate it.
So I'm just looking at this recap here, and I'm pretty fucking hurt.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
There it
fucking
is.
die.
I have 14
100%.
health left. 14 health left.
I'm
So
a Luigi. I'm Balawan.
So I don't like this new update.
How come?
Why? What's wrong?
I don't know where anything's at anymore.
It's
I'm old.
changed.
I
What
don't
do you
like
mean?
update.
I don't think it's changed.
You just
You
gotta.
might just have the menus collapsed.
Yeah.
Hang on,
Yeah,
hang
that's
on,
what I was
hang on,
thinking too.
hang on. Then I'm gonna share mine because does yours not look like this?
You probably have the menus collapsed.
No.
Mine
I understand that, Caleb.
Oh, okay.
And I swear everything just changed.
just
Probably have the menus collapsed.
No, because see, like my menus are still collapsed. You know what I mean? So like they're still collapsed, right?
Did you check
Yeah.
and see if your menus were collapsed?
Was
Did
it the little?
did I tell you guys that I ordered a controller?
So what else have you tried?
Sean, did you get a new controller?
I did, and I
Yeah,
had to take
well-
it back because
So,
the
like,
tax
I
man
don't
fucked me.
understand what all this stuff up here is. That's
None of
what
that's
threw me off.
important, and it was all there before.
Was
all
it?
the map
Yep,
stuff.
you just didn't
that's-
notice it because it
that's
wasn't
sad.
important and continues to not be important.
So this,
But now,
Alright,
'cause I
okay.
yeah.
if you hit the maximize window, it should all pop up. That's what I've noticed. Sometimes it doesn't go full screen when you first load it, and then when you hit the full screen button, all the buttons show up.
I don't ever remember that button being there. That's slick.
That's in.
It
I
could
don't
have
know
been
what that shit does either.
No, it's in the application. The X, the dash, and the restore down button. That every
Yeah,
Apple
this
thing-
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. This, I don't ever remember being there.
What?
This, but oh, you can't see my cursor, can you? I'm over
Yeah,
top of
I
the zoom to fit.
I could see it.
I don't ever remember that being
Yeah.
there.
That might be new, but the toolbar
I don't-
itself is not new. But maybe
No,
that button is.
But I just remember these 4 buttons. I don't remember any of this.
Let me just look at your screen here. What are you saying?
You know
Okay,
what? You could be right, Honky.
This
You could
button
be right.
here to this button here didn't exist.
Oh, that's all. Well, it's always been there for me, but
Okay, yeah, like none of that exists before. Like the only thing I had was these 4 buttons. Not to be like I
Weird.
know, I'm fucking dragging down. I'm not trying to be that guy this time. So
interesting.
please
Anybody
push
remember
forward.
what the duck was for? Duck that we have on there. We're using it to represent something.
It's the Cote's
I do.
fucking.
I do. Hang on, wait. It's my fucking
It's Cote's thingy.
Flame ball.
No, yep. It's Edmund's flame ball.
Oh.
Gotcha. Yeah, because Cote's too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Essen is it's there. All right, so we'll see you guys in the afterlife. I guess is how we're gonna play this.
Yep.
So I'm gonna tell you the turn order real quick, so you guys can start thinking about what you're gonna do. It's gonna go Gwendolyn, Astrid, Scrog, and then Biaguna. So Astrid's up first, but let's recap. So you chase Gwendolyn to the beach, and she was standing there nude with a purple gem embedded between her breasts and her chest that looked had ripped flesh all around it. At which point she invoked the power of the gem, seemingly, and transformed into the terrifying aspect of Biaguna. A large tentacled creature with no face, just a mouth.
Tell me what's terrifying.
Smells like rot. Has tentacles coming out of every orifice. 3 arms. Just a mismatched eldritch horror.
Just wonderful.
Yeah.
Straight demon shit here. Demon
I love
fucking
the fact-
space
I
creature.
love it. You called it Eldritch Horror, and I love it. There's a song that comes later.
Alright.
Okay. Fuck.
So, coming up first is Gwendolyn.
Who's in charge of Gwendolyn again?
Gwendolyn? I'm in
In
charge of
charge of
Astrid
nobody.
and Edmund.
So
Gwendolyn is the bad bitch.
So
That was you, Sean.
she's
No,
the
that's
one
her
with
cousin.
she's the one with the gun, right? Yeah, I was in control
Yeah.
of Beast Boy Barrack. I know that.
Yeah, Barrick
Right.
and Gwendolyn, I think, Sean.
Okay.
Right, and I've
So-
got Astrid and Edmund.
She's
I
got
got
what weapon?
Bjorn.
Just quickly remind me what weapon she has. I think it's a gun
She has a
and
rifle and a scimitar and a dagger.
and what's the range at wet she gets negatives for shooting?
30 to 260, 260 feet.
And then she after 260 feet is when she starts getting negatives, or after 60? Yeah. Okay. She's gonna go up and to the right to the corner of the bushes, and she's gonna fire a pop shot off at bitch face.
I believe you can move her token, can't you? Or
No. No.
Up and to the right to the corner of the bushes?
Yeah. Does she have any special abilities that I'm not aware of? Like,
No, she's pretty basic.
pretty basic bitch. All right. Fucking snapper. She'll fire off a shot at the Eldritch Horror. And I don't have her character sheet, so blurg. Oh. Great start, boys. Great start.
Get some damage.
It's a big miss.
Oh.
And that's probably the end of her turn.
Yep.
All right. So she runs up behind the bushes, takes a knee, loads the firing pan, squeezes the trigger, the flint comes down, and it just puff of smoke, but the bullet goes wide. Astrid.
Does Astrid know anything about this creature? Because of her being a vampire and everything else?
She knows it's undead,
Okay.
but doesn't have any other.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. That's enough, I think.
You guys already found out that it has resistances to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing non-magical attacks.
Copy.
Considering that's all we have, we're fucked.
I do magic damage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, that's a lie. I got that fucking mace of smiting. That's a magic item.
I can't use my fucking weapon.
What?
There's no way I'm getting anywhere near that fucking thing right now.
Your dagger of venom is it's not immune, it's resistant, so you do half damage, not full damage,
Yeah.
with non-magical and blah 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 blah. Your poison dagger, venom dagger, is magical.
Yeah. I don't think I could be beside that thing again right now.
I probably wouldn't suggest
Inclined
it.
to agree to not flank the demon.
Yeah. Like I'm in running scared mode here.
Oh, don't
So,
worry. We're gonna get one shot at each turn. I'll be first, and then the NPCs will go down one by one, and then it'll fucking smoke Ben. Edmund will sing a song of rejoice.
We just gotta keep plucking damage. Let's just pop fucking shots. Everybody pop shots. And stay the fuck away from this thing. It seems to have a ridiculous range on its attacks, though, too. So, I don't know. I might be just doomed. Like where I am is not very far away.
So I'm looking at what the fuck to do with this lady, and I'm still not fucking sure what to do at this second level. You can push yourself beyond the limits.
So the purple square is tentacles writhing. That looks like you probably shouldn't walk in it.
Where at?
Up near the purple star.
Oh yeah. We are going to. Astrid is going to, because Skrog saved her life, stayed in front of him to try to create like a body shield as she tries to heal up the best she can, while frantically looking for any type of wildlife that she can snatch up and fucking suck the life out of.
Perception check with Astrid's perception.
Yeah. She's better in perception than fucking Skrog is. 9.
No bueno.
No bueno.
Alvin and the
Scrub.
Chipmunks show up and pop a head
Scrub.
off and just drink its blood.
Right, yeah. Like I was hoping for like an Aussie effect.
We're off to some
so,
pretty fucked up rolls. Byaguna's fucking our rolls up.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be painful.
Oh. That's that easy to change that? Okay, so we'll fix that next run. I'm learning things as we go. Okay, so we are going to do the best thing we can do, and that is to javelin this motherfucker
Javelin that motherfucker.
for a
Hit.
16. That's a hit. And we're gonna blah 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 for 8.
8, partially resistant. So you throw your javelin, it sticks into its side. It doesn't seem to slow its pace at all. But it does do damage. I'm not saying it doesn't, but all right. Byaguna.
Did I just get inspiration? Cool.
All right. So let me first roll. Okay, so it recovers its big bad spell. So it's going to charge. What's its movement?
We all
Gonna
saw
charge
that
in.
coming.
It's gonna cast another spell. Right. Here. All right. So one of its tentacles whips out towards you, Scrog and Astrid, and just kind of writhes, and you feel the ground turning underneath your feet as these tentacles begin to worm their way up your legs and trying to pull you into the earth. I need you both to make a dexterity save. Actually, I think I can do it.
Quick question. Do we notice that, how many tentacles does this thing have, and are there tentacles in the ground that would assume that it's going underground beneath us, or is it like a magic spell?
No, it doesn't look like its tentacles are actually going into the ground. It looks like it's more of a magical effect.
Okay.
But it has tons of tentacles all over it. Like, I guess what you see in the picture is what you get.
Gotcha.
But the tentacles seem like it's more of a magical spell or something.
Dude. So Scrog and Astrid.
Astrid was able to save. So was Scrog. All right, so you're so it's difficult terrain to move through,
Okay.
and you will take half damage for this. I'm just gonna roll it because I built this character. Okay, so actually, let's see. Will this work? Tell me if you take half damage on this, Scrog. So did you take 2 or 4 damage?
4.
Or okay, put it to 2. And then give 2 damage to Astrid as well, please. Okay, and then next up, the tentacles begin whipping at you, Sean, and this thing is huge. Like, look at the size difference just in the tokens.
I don't want to talk about
the
it.
The tentacles start coming down, and he's going to make 3 attacks on you. Or 2 attacks, sorry. So first with his tentacle.
Right.
That's a hit.
Yep. No, I don't have any spells for extra AC, so this is going to be brutal.
Oh no.
So that's 17 damage, Finnick. And you are grappled. And so the tentacle reaches around, it whips you. You manage to get your shield up for one of them, but you don't notice the one coming around down your leg, and it smacks into you hard and wraps itself around your leg. You can feel it squeezing like a boa constrictor, and it whips you off the ground and drags you towards its mouth.
Oh, we've been here before.
Just smells familiar.
All right, so it goes to bite. The jaws smell like a ruptured gallbladder on a dead animal, as it brings you closer to its mouth, and you can see just these layers and layers of teeth in the sideways slotted mouth. It brings you in and begins to try and chew on you, but you manage to get your back against one side and your shield up, and you're just holding it at a bay, and it does not do any damage. But you are currently grappled and restrained, so you can't make an attack. You're going to have to try and break that grapple or restrained. All right, Davos.
Oh god. Well, let's see here. I am going to
Best of luck to you.
move right here.
Edmund's on deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna pop a shot with the short bow.
How do cantrips work?
You
You
just
cast it
cast
as
them.
an action.
Okay, so I was reading on this thing. I don't know if I've got the right ones or not, but like that might be why I have a cantrip, because I'm a fifth level
Oh.
orc barbarian,
Yep.
and it gives me a cantrip. So that's where the third rage comes in. It comes in as a cantrip instead of a third action and effect.
I believe you do have one rage left.
No, I'm completely
No,
out of
we're
my
all out
barbarian
of
action.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm completely out of barbarian action / effects, but I still have my cantrip of rage.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like we were just I'm sitting here reading this. I'm one of the least educated people in this game. But like what I was reading, it sounds like I get that cantrip because of the way that my character is built, according to the D&D Beyond page that I was reading.
Oh, you mean like you would
Like
get unlimited
yeah.
rages?
Like I would get that as a cantrip, but I have to I have to roll a wisdom save if I don't get attacked, and I have to beat the wisdom save of 10, and every time that happens, it goes up by 5 every time I use it, unless we do a short or long rest, and then it resets itself to 10.
I don't. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
so the way this. All right, hang on. Find my
Yeah,
page
but I
again.
popped my shot, Caleb, and I missed.
Yes.
It's 1.
Yes, you did miss. Okay.
Help me, zombie Jesus. So I am at 32 of 48 max health, so I'm very much hurting. And
Yeah, this isn't good.
nope.
We're all gonna get sacrificed to Baguna.
Why does Fennec have a gold star?
Inspired?
Oh, yeah. You should use that to try and escape the grapple, because you will die.
I thought it was only 2 attack rolls.
Nope.
Anytime you roll a
Any
d20.
Oh. Groovy.
Not any, I guess. You can't use it for like death saves, but almost anything. Essentially everything.
You're inspired while you're bleeding out.
My one eye is popped onto my chest and I'm just inspired all to fuck.
It's like happy.
Like a
Tree
rabbit
Friends
that got
shit.
run over. Yeah.
La 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 la.
Me. Are you Buzz Lightyear?
Okay, so it's Edmund. Who does Edmund? Oh, it's
I do.
Humpty.
Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Maybe if you want to post it in the chat, what you've found, maybe Cote can or Sean can have a look at
That's
it.
literally what I'm looking for right now. Is where I was just reading it at.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I don't have any extra characters to run.
All right, so we are at Edmund.
So bonus
It-
action to use this flaming spear. Bonus
Okay.
action to give, and you only have one bonus action, but he uses bonus actions a lot, right? So bonus action to give inspiration to somebody. Cantrips he can just cast, or spells for an action.
Okay. So we're going to do the movement. How far is this ball allowed to move?
I believe it can reach him. I know that.
60 feet or something.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I want to smash into this motherfucker.
Whoop.
Skadoosh. Okay. So what do I roll for that? Looking here.
It's in
Looking
the
for it.
spell. Edmund's flaming spear, or whatever it
That's
is.
what I'm looking
Something.
for.
Yeah.
Fireball. Chromatic orb. Flaming sphere.
Finnick stands there seeing a ball and light come flying towards the enemy and realize he's about to meet Jesus.
Failure. Roll
Nice.
damage.
Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Magical fire damage says skirp.
Ugh. Oh God, that's
Oh.
awful.
Yeah, we're cheesing our rolls here pretty bad.
Well, hang on, man,
Okay.
because he's already moved, right? By Aguna.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means he's also going to take flaming damage from that again at the end of this turn. Because he can't
Yes,
move
he will.
location.
So the fire doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot to it either.
Isn't that
so it takes
magical fire, though?
Yeah, but he's resistant against fire damage.
I'm burning you with my
Yeah.
blue pretty flames, though. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. So he takes 1 damage.
Oh.
So Edmund still has a standard action and a move.
All right, so what have we got? Well, I got level 1 spells. Fuck.
I could use a heal.
I'm looking
He
here.
could use heal.
Dude,
Healing word
there. Is that what it
has
is? Word?
distance. Yeah. It's not very
Healing
much, but it has distance.
Word. How far does that reach? 60 feet. Haha! I can reach him from here. So Edmund is going to cower in the woods and cast Healing Word. He's going to whisper sweet nothings towards Finnick de Sal. I hope you feel better after these lovely little kisses. Mwah.
Oh, 4 heals.
Okay,
All right, that's the end of Edmund's turn.
I have a special ability
Okay.
called, and I'll be with you in a moment.
I never heard of that ability.
Yeah, I was going to say
It's an amazing one.
What
It
level is
it
that?
makes all who listen wait until I speak further. It's amazing.
No, we stopped listening.
That's a quality riposte.
So it's divine health. So nope, that's not it. Why do I keep getting these errors? Anyways, I'll come to you when I find it. It's not going to affect any way the game progresses. But just go ahead. I'm getting these error messages from fucking Fantasy Grounds that I have to keep closing every 2 seconds.
Barrick is next, Sean. Flintlock pistol, great axe.
He is, and it's Bjorn. Did you say? Oh no, Barrick. He's gonna.
And Bjorn is after that, and that's
Yeah, I'm
Ben.
controlling him.
So I'm going to throw him behind the tent as far to the right as I possibly can with a double move.
There you are. All right, Bjorn. Hello?
Oh shit, that's me. Sorry, I'm just like, who is Bjorn? I'm like, we just talked about this. All right, I'm Bjorn. I will move. What has he got again?
Big fucking axe.
Yeah,
Big
he's got his
magical axe. Big
Yes, it is.
old.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
very magical.
Very magical.
very magical.
So Kalen, it was Disciple of Life I was thinking of. I get 2 plus the spell level extra healing when I get healed, but I have to cast the spell.
You have to cast it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll just take my 4 HP.
I'm gonna move my 30 right there.
Okay.
Am I under the assumption that this tent is, like, cover, or is it just on the ground and they can obviously see me?
I'm not using it as cover. I'm just that
See-
was my 30 that I can do.
Oh, I was
If
like,
I
are
could
you...
get to him and hit him, I would, but I can't. If I use double movement, then I can't hit. So I'm not.
You sure you couldn't?
Can you?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
You
remember
have
where
your
it was
move,
at.
then your bonus action to move, and then one to swing, but you wouldn't be able to get out of combat, I don't think. Maybe
I
you
don't
could.
remember how close he was.
No, that's
Look.
30. That's 30 feet right there.
Oh,
And that's his
30
movement.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
standard action would turn into the more movement, right? So I can't really do anything. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all he can do.
All right. Well, he can move. You can still do a double move if you want, but
Yeah, but why would I move when I can't hit anyway? Like, I'll just come in after this.
Yeah, Barrack should be up behind the tent, too.
Actually,
well, he had
well,
to
fuck, you know
walk
what?
around
Maybe it is a smart.
He didn't have enough movement, but you want to move him closer, you could go like here instead.
For a double move?
Yeah.
Okay. So he couldn't just walk around the
Go
tree line
there.
for not double movement?
Difficult terrain in that area there.
Oh.
Okay, that's where I'll move.
Okay.
Okay.
Just get on
Oh.
flanking position from him.
Fennec,
Alright, so what do I gotta do to get out of this shit?
you got to roll either an athletics check or a dexterity check, your choice, and it'll be against his.
Does this thing have ears?
You can't tell.
You said athletics? Is that what you said?
Yeah, or yep.
So I get a +2 for athletics, and I get a +0 for dex. I guess we're going for that. And how do I... Oh, I don't know. Figure that out when the time comes. And how do I add inspiration to that?
Roll a d6, and we'll just roll a d6 and then get rid of the inspiration tick. All right, easy enough to do. All right, so you're in its. He's trying to bite down on you, and you're like, not today, Satan, and you kick yourself off and just kind of roll down its slick, slimy body, and you're back in the position you were beforehand.
Awesome. Do I notice anything like unusual about the area? Like where the at the point where this thing got summoned was on the water, but do I see anything in the vicinity that would be of question? I know, like,
Make a perception.
I know God's vagina is like right in front of us, but
Right, there's a gaper from a weird hentai that we've all watched in front of us right now.
Oh no.
nah, nothing.
Okay. And you have your move action, Sean.
So that was my standard action, so I got a move and a bonus, yes?
Yes.
Fuck. I don't have a lot of bonuses that are fucking... I have no bonuses that are fucking cantrips, I know that. Okay, I can't...
This is terrifying.
I know, I can't bonus action to disengage.
Don't. I wouldn't even do nothing. Like,
I guess we're just gonna stand here, I guess? I don't know.
I had a
God.
can't
Or maybe
last time
move
I had a
around the
cantrip,
edge
my
of
bog
him,
was
right?
clogged.
Make him turn around if you can or something. Maybe go closer to the water.
Zero
Or no, you want to be able to retreat to. I don't know.
I don't know. We're fucking dead either way. Let's go this way.
Fisker and his pets are up next. If you're done.
Oh,
Just
boy.
move me and
Just
I'll
give
be
me
good.
Okay, just give me a sec though. I'm gonna rock a quick pee, and then grab a beer.
Okay. I'm just gonna pluck my family.
Harry Potter is dead. From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum!
So that's anyway. So
Fuck
17.
that noise. 17 big points. Of
So just a
hurt.
massive hit. You fire it right in its face, and just some of its teeth blow off, and you see they instantly begin to reform and start to grow back. But right through its back, it reels back in horror, and all its tentacles gyrate and jiggle and kinky, and
no.
that's the end of it.
So now emboldened by his having blown a hole in the thing, you see him grit his teeth and squint through his scope a little bit more. He starts scanning the monster. Does he see any? Does he feel personally that there is any area of the monster that he should concentrate fire on? Ergo, the tentacles, the crystal in the middle that it used to transform. Does Fisker feel like he might be better off aiming for a certain area?
I mean, like,
He knows a lot
yeah,
about magic, so she used this gem to transform. Fisker wondered
yes,
aloud whether he could shoot
but
the gem and reverse the transformation or something.
well, like, yes, but it's not like a called shots kind of thing. Like if you roll really good, say, and you then like you just did, you can find its weak points by doing a lot of damage. Like it'll be a flavor thing. Like you'll hit the weak points whenever you roll a lot of damage, kind of thing.
Understood. So there's nothing that we can do role playing wise other than roll attacks on it, as far as we
peek
know.
at her.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So after doing this, yeah. He's becoming increasingly alarmed of the tentacles. How far away is this cunt? 35 feet. Fisker is going to run. What did you say about the gray terrain off the map? Did you say it was difficult terrain or something?
Yeah, difficult terrain.
Does it grant any concealment? Are there any
It
trees?
will, but you'll also get if you move more than a couple squares away, you'll lose line of sight.
Well, Fisker wants to move somewhere in this area and go up a tree. He wants to use 30 feet of move to get as far away from the creature as possible. But if
Okay,
it's
roll
necessary for role playing, he can go down towards Edmund. It's not
roll
a
an
problem.
athletics check with advantage.
Okay.
Scroggy, if I'm gonna die, I need you with me, bro.
I'm gonna
That's
come up
bad.
and kiss you.
So you do the trees aren't great. Like they're kind of like little birch almost, and small pines. So it's like hard to get up through the thick tangle of branches to get to somewhere at the top, even though you are kind of light. So you start climbing up and you realize you're kind of getting tangled in the branches and you can't get all the way up this turn.
All right, that's cool. So Fisker is just sitting at the base of a tree down there, trying to fight his way off the ground.
So you don't have line of sight on it currently. It doesn't have line of sight on you currently.
Excellent.
I think that's how you should start doing it, is like be in cover, take 5-10 foot step, shoot, get back into cover.
Yeah, that was the idea, being behind the rocks there. But I'm starting to get wigged out by the tentacle, so I'm going to get some air. Anyway, Fisker's used all of his bonus actions, whatever. So the homunculus is still waiting in the tent. He's looking around, hoping that someone will come and use his healing services before he gets one-shotted by Bayaguna.
Can he move?
So,
Can he come to me?
Yeah, he can move. He can come to you, but he's going to get absolutely wrecked if he tries.
He can't move and then heal you. You have to move to him so he can heal you.
Yep, he can only heal you on Fisker's turn,
Mm-hmm.
which is really awkward and difficult. Anyway, the homunculus, in the name of self-preservation, is going to move one square down and to the right. And then he's going to launch his ranged robot fart attack. +8, so 23.
Like
That's a hit.
you're moving right there is where you want to move Plumbart.
Not Plumbart, the homunculus. Audrey 2. There you go.
Okay.
All right, so robot
That's
fart
it.
through the air. Whap, whap, whap,
Yep.
whap, 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 force push. It does a D4. Yeah, 1d4 plus 3. All right, it deals fart damage.
3 damage. 3 fart damage.
3 fart damage, and it is not magic damage. It's just force damage or whatever the fuck you call it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
force
that's fine.
damage.
It still seems to
Force.
have an effect.
Wicked. Plumbert moves 3 squares to the right. So he's kitty corner with it. And then he goes for the big old gore attack.
+2?
Just, plus...
Flanking.
From flanking.
Oh, yeah. So +2 plus my spell attack modifier to hit. So plus another, like, 8. It's going to be, like, +10. Wow, that's not bad.
Fuck, I
22.
was hoping no critical miss, just fucking insult to injury.
So he's going to do a d8 +3 of force damage with his tusks. 8 force damage.
8 force damage.
You know it.
Yeah, so it just starts rending into its lower tentacles.
So if your Tusky was like had its head right up against a barricade of some kind, you could use force damage to break it. Boom! It's hard.
Gwendolyn.
She is going to Ally McTwisty Indy 540 backflip and take a shot.
An Astrid and Scrog. Yep.
So what do I roll here? Just a d20?
Oh. Time.
Sorry?
Better this time. And her
Nice.
weapon is magical because Fisker enchanted it years ago. So that's a full 11 damage.
Backstory comes into play unexpectedly. 10 out of 10.
Alright, so she fires a
Doing
shot
it.
with a rifle. And it
Guys, we're doing
lodges itself in the center, and she immediately begins reloading.
The dot
Any
has
move
changed
action
from
for her?
green to off green.
She's going to move north 25 and then northwest 5.
Choo choo.
Right there?
No, she's going to move up 20, or she's going to move up 25 and then a diagonal 1 to the top left. And that'd be 30. Up 1 more. Thank you.
She's running and reloading at the same time. Astrid and then Scrog.
Grog and Astrid. Alright, well, you know what? Astrid is pansy ass. She can move 30 feet. So there's 30 feet. Does she have difficult terrain to get through that?
Nope.
Okay. Do I have difficult terrain to get through that?
Oh, wait. Yeah, so she moved out of it with her person, but if you move through it, it'll be 10 movement instead of...
But you could walk around it still. Then you'd be fine.
Okay. Either way, it's going to take 10 movement to move the full square 5. All right, anyway, okay, so I'm gonna make sure I'm doing this right. So when I click on the little thing there, the melee and whatnot, and then it becomes a ranged, and then a thrown weapon.
Yep.
Am I allowed
one
to
of her axes? Yep.
bet?
Yes, you can throw one of her axes.
Yeah. I'm debating now. Now that you gave me the okay, now I'm scared to throw it.
That is a
Right,
valuable
are
point.
non-magical.
So we are going to throw that, but we are going to use goading attack while we do it.
Alright.
So that this creature tries to attack me only. Me as an Astrid.
Okay.
Fuck.
That's it. Miss.
DC 10, do. Ew.
Wait.
Yeah, he's got a save of 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can still do the damage, or you can make the attack still.
Right.
Our brotherhood is legendary. Look at him just sacrifice this undead chick.
It's a
That's a
hit.
hit.
Go in here.
All right, so we're just gonna like do nothing. Fuck.
Oh,
I throw this thing. It looks like it's gonna connect, and as soon as it gets within like 3 feet, the blade just turns to the side, hits him upside the chest, and falls to the ground. Because he does, reduce damage, and reduce to
Yeah.
path is fucking
So
0.
I will say in her battle equipment, well, she doesn't just have 2 axes; she has 4. So she throws it, it fails. She pulls another axe out of her hip band.
Okay. Bang, pow, pow. Oh,
Scroggy.
bitch. Scrog. Okay, so Scrog. I want to use this fucking rage, but I don't know how it works. I don't want to use it.
It would be like you're casting a spell. You would click on it, drag it onto your character piece, and let it go.
Right. So, like, I was reading that on the D&D page, but and then I was reading it on a different D&D forum that barbarians don't get cantrips unless they multi-class.
Well, see, we're also working in the constraints of the Fantasy Grounds game, so that might have been how they had to do it to make it jive without writing a shit ton of code. But if you want to cast Rage on yourself, we'll say you have one more. You can just use your Rage like normally.
Okay. Well, I'm
for this
going
purpose.
Yep. Okay. Well,
It's also an extreme situation where you might be feeling a little. You might be able to pull a little more rage out of your belly.
All right. Turn around and just eat a couple things I wasn't supposed to have in my inventory. All right, so we have moved in this
Skyrim. You just eat 15 wheels of cheese. You're like, I gotta recover life.
Potato, 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 potato.
Yeah.
chips and Fallout. Chips.
Nuka-Cola, Nuka-Cola.
You've become addicted to Nuka-Cola.
Right. I was addicted to Jet all the time.
All right, you're up.
Same.
All right, so
That was the
javelin
shit.
throws. We are going to hucka-chucka javelin. What's up a kata?
What's up in Qatar? That's a big old miss, bro.
Yeah, what's up in guitars? Not that javelin. That's for goddamn sure. All right, and then we're gonna. That was a hit though. Okay, so we're going to drop that on this guy.
Nice. Nice. Again, half damage, but you're picking away. You're picking away at him.
He's only gonna be taking half damage till I get there close to that motherfucker who's semi-aquatic, and I'm gonna fucking hit him with this mace of fish kings.
All right, Bayaguna. Let's see if it recovers. It does not recover its special ability. So it is going to make an attack at Plumbert. It sees it as an easy target.
It has pride. It shouldn't go for the easy target.
It's a god. It's here to smite everything in existence. It doesn't care in which order it takes it out.
All right, so it's a hit.
Like that tusk up its ass.
Very true.
Ow.
All right, so it just rends. It picks up Plumbert in one tentacle, and it wraps it like a boa constrictor and squeezes it, and metal springs pop out of it, and it just twists the metal, and then it whips it to the side, and the warthog carcass flies away, and then it turns its attention back to Sean.
Here we go, boys.
And it's gonna
Is this where
make another attack on Sean?
Fuck's sake.
Miss by 1 point, but it missed.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Sean, you're getting it hits you, and it starts to constrict around, and you just not again, and you manage to wiggle your way out of it, and it's not good.
Yikes!
And that's Davos.
I am going to apply venom on my dagger. So we don't have a button for that, but the next hit that it hits with, it's gonna do 2d10 dice added.
Yeah.
For the poison.
Okay.
So my brother just took our stream and posted it to his 1,400 person page
Oh,
on
nice.
Discord.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and
Bravo.
yeah, I think that takes my full action to do that.
You still
I don't
got
think
your
so.
you still got your bonus action though.
It does
don't you?
not. It doesn't take your full action.
It doesn't?
No.
Okay, well, I'm gonna whip this fucking knife at 55 feet, and its max is 60, and I'm gonna fucking hit this thing with this.
So that's disadvantage then.
Is it?
Yeah, unless you
So
want to
what, do you
move
have to
in
be? Do you
close
have to be
distance.
halfway?
Yeah, you just can't. You can't attack farther than the 60. That's the. Yeah, because it's probably 30 to 60. Is that what
so
it says?
halfway you'd take like no disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will go there. I will snicker through the fucking tree, running, fucking scared as shit, pop out from the bushes and throw a dagger.
All right, let it rip. Don't miss, because this is cool.
Critical? Oh.
No critical, but that's a hit, and somebody's in melee with him, one of your buddies. So doesn't that mean that you get sneak attack as well?
That means he doesn't get sneak attack. Yeah, I think
No,
I think he has
Well,
to.
does it know where I am anymore? That's the whole situation. I
No,
only get
no,
sneak
no.
attack
If
I'm within 5 feet.
if it's in
Yeah.
melee with one of your people, and you okay, so okay. Yeah, it knows where you are.
Okay. So that, for some reason, that rolled, which wasn't my roll. I just clicked it. I'm going to roll it on him
Okay.
right now. All right.
Yep.
And then 2d10s added.
Okay, roll 2d10s on top of that, and I'll add them in manually. Unless you can drag it right onto him.
Oh, maybe I can. 3, that was garbage. No, I can't roll it on him. Ugh. Okay, well.
7.
And now
And then
he's
it-
poisoned for 1 minute if he's not resistant. I don't know.
Let me see if he's resistant to poison.
He's undead. Yeah.
He's immune to poison.
Immune, yeah. There you go. Whatever. Got
But-
some damage.
But you do it still does poison. He's immune to being poisoned, but he still
Yeah.
does the poison damage to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So that's
17.
another 7 damage on top of that.
Yeah. Sick. So I don't know how that works, but it says I have like 10 ammo for Dagger of Venom as well, which doesn't really make sense to me.
No,
with
it
it.
definitely doesn't work. It should be 1. You can remove those down to 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to retrieve that, but hey, I put
Well,
it out
so
there.
What
I
that
have to hit
usually,
this
I'm
thing.
figuring what that usually is because like daggers, you know what I mean? Like you would usually like have like a vial of venom that you would dip them in. So you would have
Yeah,
like,
but
a
this
pouch of
one's
daggers.
like
Yeah.
special where it like
Right.
creates its own
Right.
venom.
Like
I
it
guess.
is venom.
So
Like-
Davos runs over, fuck. It takes out his dagger and imbues it, and holds it from the blade end and chucks it in a big rolling throw at it, a wide throw. And as it's flying, the green venom is flinging off with water, but it just keeps pouring out. And it lands square into it, and just, and then it kind of pumps the venom into it. And yeah, looks like it took some damage from that.
Alrighty, good.
Coming up, Edmund. All right, Edmund Barrick Bjornstein. I gotta also take a really quick tinkle here.
Your guys'
Should've drank that Red
bladder
Bull.
must be so fucking tiny. Like,
I know,
It's
right?
funny.
Like I drink a gallon and a half of water.
I
during one
drink
of these,
3
and I
coffees in
usually
one of
don't-
these sittings, and I'm
I'm
fine.
going to get my prostate checked out on days off, so there.
Okay, problem solved. There you go.
Okay. Well, I hope all for the best on that.
I'd request the doctor use 2 globs of lube instead of 1.
Oh
He is-
no.
He is
2 fingers.
pounding watery American beer, eh? Let's not forget that.
I don't understand why anybody says these things.
Well-
What's your beer percent?
Because you guys
Between-
make fun of us, and
Average
it's just
is
one of those
5.
things we just hold
And-
on to, because
Average
it's one of
is
the very
5,
few
and
things
then-
we have on you, so just let us have it.
The
Yeah, but
average
our
for
average-
Americans
It's like
is
how you guys all
4.
make fun of us for saying A, but you guys
No,
all
the
say
way
it
it
too,
works
so
is
we just let you
Canadians have the
that.
good beer and Americans have the good smokes. That's what it always has been.
Easy.
What's the
You make a good
average
point.
alcohol content of a beer in
But
America?
dude,
So
honestly, in
what
the
Ben
States,
said
it's
was
5
5
as
is
well,
our
so-
normal, but most
So
of
is
us.
ours about 5.
Also,
But no-
roll Scrog's fire or Edmund's fire damage from a sphere on it.
I
for
don't
starting
think it's,
But
his turn.
7 is the norm for most of us.
Oh,
I
really?
think it's more
Yeah.
of a flavor thing, man.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know if
it's when you get
necessarily
into
will drink
specialty
the
beers that
ABV.
are actually really delicious and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah,
So like
craft
we have
beers.
like we have our craft beers. You know what I mean? Like we have
Yeah.
I have microbrewery just down the road
Yeah.
from me that makes like
Wow,
a
this is
fucking.
so off topic. Get
Oh,
back
yeah.
on track.
We're talking
Shut up!
about,
You
yeah.
went. You went to go piss. Shut up. We're
I'm
smoking
back now.
salvia.
We're doing something else now.
All right, we're smoking salvia. All right, leave us alone.
We're smoking
But
salvia.
yeah, you guys have all the beers we have. I was in the States buying all the beer I buy up here. It just
Yeah.
Right.
depends, but a
It's a
lot of
bullshit
Americans like drinking light beer. Like I've seen it in so many
Oh,
videos. and shit.
100%.
Yeah,
Like
Ben's on
Like,
point.
drinking
like
4% shots.
we have Labatt's down here, but it's like Labatt's Blue Light.
Gross. Gross.
Yeah, we just none of us drink light beer up here unless
You
you're
don't
like
have Alpine,
basically
you're
a
not
champ.
you haven't lived. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, the Alpine
I
doesn't
don't
even
drink
exist in
beer.
Ontario.
Anyways, all right, let's get back to her.
All right, Edmund's turn. Yeah.
No, it's the
Yeah, and roll damage
Oh.
for starting the flaming sphere on its turn.
Yeah, because he didn't move. So actions, more flaming damage. Blah 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 blah. Flaming sphere says go. There
Yeah.
we go. There's
Oh,
some
yeah.
there's 4 damage.
Yep.
Hey man, every little bit adds up. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do that with this guy.
You
Yep.
need Fisker's
Let's do
trick
this.
shot, pop shot, shoot you through your anus.
and
Right.
you need
Slug shot
with
through
a
tentacle.
critical. Yeah, it's got to be a crit
All right.
too.
Oh, Edmund gets his full turn.
All right. So Edmund is going to sneakily come up here. Because he can only go 25. Is that a rock or a tree? Like, am I going to cross difficult terrain right there?
I don't see it. Difficult in the if you move farther onto it, it'll be difficult. It's a rock.
Okay.
Climbing up the rock, though.
Okay, so like I'm hiding behind the rock, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What does this do?
I have some really cool shit to pull off at the end of this fight, but it has to happen. So we got to get it to the
So,
end first.
It takes an hour, casting time, 1 hour. Is that how long
Yeah.
it takes to cast it?
Yeah.
Casting?
Well, I was going to cast Find Familiar.
Oh,
Yeah,
he has a
that's-
familiar. He has a parrot that sits on his shoulder.
Yeah, you would have it
Named
already.
Perry.
Oh, that's right. Perry, the fucking goddamn, the dude that
Oh, you
fucking
gotta
triggered some
roleplay
shit.
that.
He saved us from the gas.
He did. All right. So, so that thing can also attack then, yeah?
Yeah, but we got a lot of shit going on, so
Okay.
maybe just
All right.
ignore that right now.
Fucking
Not
ignore
gonna
it.
do
Okay.
any good.
Yeah.
Damage is where
Well-
we need, or healings. We should. Try
What
to-
about chromatic orb? Is that able to be used
Oh yeah,
still?
that's damage
Yep.
right there.
Well, yep.
All right.
If you're in
And it
range.
does.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, I'm within range, but it's a miss.
All right.
Alright.
So Edmund holds out his hand and fires a chromatic orb off, and the orb goes wide.
I've already
It's
used my bonus
Bjornstein in the
action.
fucking dome. He turns around like, what the fuck, man?
And then you got a bonus action still.
I'm going to ram my fucking fireball up this thing's fucking
All right.
I don't
Roll.
know, proverbial anus.
Just a sphincter with teeth.
Yeah,
Tentacles
that's
coming
a
around.
hit.
Wow. It rolled a 1 and a 3.
Holy.
Yeah, because it has advantage.
And we'll take
Yeah.
that 4.
Yes.
So the fire is still just consistently burning away parts of its tentacles.
He's just over there singeing like, ow, hot, ow, hot, ow.
Bark. Then
Mark?
Bjornstein.
He's gonna walk up 30 and shoot it with a pistol.
I love how we're just sacrificial pawning these people off.
Like all of a sudden, they no longer matter.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
just
We
like, we're
seen
gonna
that life
die, you
bar.
guys.
We saw the life bars start to change colors, and I was like, "Oh, we might have a chance."
Show the real character here. The character of this group is
Right, like-
brotherhood. That's it.
Right? Like who?
I'm
matters?
using the
I don't know you.
NPCs to flank and increase our damage. That's all I'm doing.
All right. So
I'm
Bear
sure
comes up
you
and he
are,
fires,
Mr. Goody.
doing a little bit of damage to it with his handgun.
Nice.
Bjorn.
Does he have can he switch weapons as a bonus action, or is that a full action?
Yep.
Yeah,
No, you can.
he's gonna switch to his fucking axe or whatever it is.
Okay.
Can he get right up against it?
Oh yeah.
Nope. That's 30.
Oh,
He can next turn.
you're not gonna shoot with the pistols?
He did. And
Oh,
hit
he
it.
did. Oh, I didn't see anything. Sorry. The dice
Bjorn.
rolls.
Bjorn should walk up and smack this bitch and get in flanking with fucking Finnick. I think would be perfect.
Oh, Bjornstein is coming in for that flanking, Sean.
Let's do it.
So Bjornstein fucking strides up, big strides, and screams a war cry as he brings the axe down onto a tentacle.
Yep.
All you see is Finnick poke his head up around the corner, and you just barely see Bjorn come into line of sight. When then all you hear is "Hello, dearie."
A hit.
Hello.
And boom.
Yeah, so Bjorn, in a rage, roars, and as he roars, his great axe, his frost brand great axe, grows icicles out the back as he's swinging it from the motion of the axe, and the collection of the condensation on it that begins to freeze as it touches it. Grows icicles out the back, and they shatter as soon as it hits into the front into the tentacle of the beast, doing massive damage because it is vulnerable to cold damage.
Ooh, Bjornstein. Dude, Bjornstein the bear is gonna save us right now. It's our childhood friend.
Pretty sure it was the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, I know.
It's pronounced Steen, but spelled Stain.
It's
Stain.
pronounced Stein, and it's spelled
We gonna
Steen.
get
Shut the
into
fuck up.
Mandela effects, guys. Okay, is that the next hour conversation?
Finnick!
All right, so Finnick is going to get a +2 for his swing. He's going to use the magical mace. That was not on him. I apologize. Keep forgetting. I'm an idiot.
Disadvantage. Was it supposed to be? No.
There we go.
Wait. Is
You
it
have
supposed to be
disadvantage.
disadvantage?
What's that?
Oh, because they still have grappled and restrained on you.
Oh,
So
There you go. That's all right. You hit.
Can
Neither
I?
one of them
Okay.
was a 20.
Okay.
that was pretty good with disadvantage, Sean. Those were good rolls.
Yeah. Mace of Smiting. And I'm going to push him 5 feet towards Barrack. With my
Okay.
Nice.
And your Mace of Smiting is what kind of damage?
it's magical, that's all I know. Like, it doesn't have any element to it.
Does it do anything against undead specifically?
No, only constructs.
Ah, gotcha. All right, 10-4. And we did it properly. So full damage to it. So you just plant your feet and just take a big baseball swing towards the stands and just fucking clock them. And somehow moving this giant creature, you push it 5 feet. Boom, boom.
Put him in fucking swinging distance
Yep.
of fucking Barrack's next turn.
You want to move?
Move to flank with Garrett. Or Barrack. So it would be 1 to the southeast.
Do I get attack of opportunity with the fireball?
No, we were talking about that
No.
last turn, right? That we don't get attacks of opportunity off of the push from Sean's hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you don't. And you don't even get it with the fireball anyway.
Okay.
Double no. Double no. Disadvantage on your question.
Takes
Anything else, Finnick?
He's going to give a good smile over the shoulder to Bjornstein with that generic anime smile with the flash of light on the teeth, like ting.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh,
oh. Finnick, Fisker, and all his pets. And then Gwendolyn and Astrid are after that.
my God, finish him, please finish him.
Right, so Fisker starts walking up the tree with his climbing boots until he can have line of sight with Bayaguna.
All right. Make athletics check with advantage.
Actually, hang on a second. Fisker already fell down. Fisker, seeing what has happened, walks back to his original place. Everybody's in melee now with him, so he's not so worried about the tentacles anymore. Just realized. He was worried about the closing gap between he and Bayaguna, but now, like, fucking Plumbart's dead, Barrick's in melee, Finnick's in melee, Bjorn's in melee. He's not going to throw any tentacles. Does Buford notice that, I guess it's up to me, Buford sees that Plumbart has been destroyed, and, like, there's gears and shit
Who's
on the
Buford?
ground. Sorry, not Buford, fuck off.
Fisker.
Buford sees from the after. Ah, fuck, push me the map again, bro, I closed it, sorry.
Oh my
So
I'll
when
try
the
to
wheels
delete
are
my
triangle, they tend to
Thanks.
come off at high speeds.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what happened. He was like, I'm going. I broke all the lug nuts.
Alright, he sees the dead warthog and he's just like, oh, I'm so sick of rebuilding these things! My calluses are wearing through! They don't have the right metal in this shithole continent! I can't deal with this anymore! And then he fucking looks down the scope and he's like, oh, cry havoc and let loose the dogs of war! And you see him pull a little ripcord out the side of his gun and the watch spring all unwinds at once. And the little gyroscopes start whirring up at extremely high speeds, and the gun starts vibrating and crackling with a sort of divine light, or what looks like a divine light. It's really just pent up farts.
It's just a whole bunch of homunculuses attached to farting into the chamber.
So, Fisker puts both hands on the fucking stock and just aims the fucking gun with both hands, and you see he just gives like a little hip check, and the trigger just magically pulls itself as he holds the gun in both of his hands like a cannon. And he uses all of his trick shot damage if he hits.
Oh,
Yes,
he
sir.
hits.
Wow.
Da, 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 bomb.
Yeah.
So
35
5
damage.
Yeah.
and 12.
Was that
Yeah.
rolled on him?
26, right?
35.
Why?
Because it's
Yeah, was that rolled on him?
It was 11 on him, and then add 24 from my 5 extra hit dice.
Okay, so you got the 11 on him, and then 24 extra. 1.
35.
Yeah, I think I did it on him.
All right.
And when he
Nope.
pulls the trigger, you see the force of the extra shit flying out of the gun just pushes him backwards. He's standing on the ledge of the rock, and like his whole body goes flying backwards, like the little midget Santa from Jingle All the Way that gets punched by the big Santa, and he just goes flying an unrealistic distance backwards and hits the wall. So Fisker goes flying backwards, parallel to the ground.
With a tiny cricket.
And let's just say he flies backwards the amount of the rest of his move action to make it mechanics friendly.
The bullet hits the jewel in the center of the chest, and it just boing, and just vibrates through the whole creature. The tentacles all I didn't say it like that. I was gonna say all go erect. They all stiffen out straight. No better. They all stiffen out straight, and it's like ah.
They become
And then
turgid.
One comes
true.
out and just hits Fisker in the face. That's how this happens.
Wow.
Kote felt so safe when this is all going down. I was like, this is how Kote dies. He did the
Audrey,
same thing with Buford.
Who?
And I'm spent.
Audrey two.
2 is going to fart in its general direction, but first, it's going to take a 30-foot move to as close as it can get to Finnick. Actually, you know what? No, send him to Davos. No, send him to Finnick. Fuck it, never mind. Send him to Finnick. Send him to Finnick around back of Bjorn. I can't move him, but he's got 30. He has.
Wrong one,
Flight
Caleb.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Plumbard's dead. Use H and move it 30 feet towards Finnick, but without entering melee. Yeah, and then it's gonna be a homunculus fart. Feed me Seymour, gonna fart in the wrong direction and miss. Turns over.
To Gwendolyn.
The healing tent will come to you.
Shoot him in the back of the head, same as before.
If you oh sorry, it's not Finnick, but whenever Finnick acts, if you scooch over 3 squares to the right, you won't provoke an attack of opportunity, and I can drop a healing spell on you.
Okay.
I was gonna do that to Plumbard, but then he got one-shotted. But at least he got his damage in. Nice.
Alright, so Gwendolyn makes an attack and does some damage. Let me top that up. Next up is Astrid. Unless she wants to move. Does she want to move?
Nope. Gonna stay still.
You just lied to my
She's gonna come running in.
Alright, so she rushes in.
Yep, using distracted attack. Oh, that's the wrong one. And we're going to attack with this one. 17.
You also get a +2 for
The
that
hit?
for flanking.
Feed me all night long.
Okay, so I guess 19. It's a hit either way. Okay, so boom. Then we're going to boom.
Boom.
Alright, so she comes in. She gets 2 attacks. She has 2
Right.
2 weapon fighting. So that's a hit.
And then we're going to use disarming strike. Fuck. And then we're going to switch it back to a melee and attack with this.
Alright, what does disarming strike do?
Disarming strike is a god damn it. When you hit this creature with a weapon of attack, you can expend one of your superior dice in an attempt to disarm the target, forcing it to drop one item of your choice that it is holding.
I was hoping it would actually cut its arms off.
That's what I was hoping. Like I was hoping to like disarm.
Oh my god, hockey!
Okay. It doesn't appear to be holding anything, but it's a valiant attempt. Scrog.
It didn't hit anyway. Alright, so Scrog, seeing what the fuck is going on here, is going to fully enrage himself with his last rage.
Mm-hmm.
Gadoosh. We are going to kick into the bear. We are going to go to the abilities. We are going to reckless attack.
Rage bear. Rage bear.
Rage bear.
It's like one of the care bears.
Can I rock Globster?
Rage bear.
Yeah, you don't really fit our image.
Somewhere up in the sky.
Alright, so yeah, we're going to use reckless attack, but it took away whatever reckless attack does. Like, I can't read what it does anymore.
Reckless attack is the -5 to your swing, isn't it, to do extra damage?
No,
Yes.
that is Great Weapon Master.
Oh.
Reckless attack means you get bonuses to hit, but you're also easier to hit on your next turn?
There we
Yeah,
go.
sounds
That's what
right.
it was.
Well, that was the thing you
Advantage.
said the first time.
Was it?
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
negative
anyway.
5. Or just do it on yourself. Like, you hit the button and it should just add it all in, I believe.
That's my great weapon master. Is the first one that he said.
Yeah, you naturally get +2 to all strength and damage rolls, and then the next turn it'll automatically make you easier to hit.
All right, so I get a +2 because I'm flanking, right?
Yes.
And I got advantage because of reckless attack.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to declare.
Martial law.
I do
Great.
declare.
Yeah, I'm going to declare the Great Weapon Master of penalty -5 to add +10 to my attack. Upon doing that, I'm going to go with the magical flail of crazy shit here, and that is a hit, yeah?
Yep.
And then we're just gonna...
Yeah.
So add 10 to that, so 30.
Yeah, okay. Huge damage.
Yeah, okay. yeah, okay.
Is that a magical mace?
That is 100% my majestic
my
flail. Ba-da-ba.
I use the spell Wish to make it a crystalline being, and I'll hit it with my Mace of Smiting for the win.
Should be called the Magical Mastery Tour.
I hate you.
I'm disappointed in everyone in the room right now.
That's
I don't know
okay.
what that is.
Yeah,
The magical mystery tour.
Beatles album
great.
and movie.
I don't listen to the
Jeez.
Beatles, unfortunately.
That's why I said I hate you. You must not have heard me.
I've listened to some of the Beatles, just don't know it.
I
Yeah.
did. That
I
reaction
was
wasn't
a
preferable to
pretty big
silence.
fucking. I was a pretty big Beatles fan growing up.
Second attack.
Favorite
Scrub.
reference ever.
Yeah.
Number 8.
So
Number 8.
we are still at advantage with a +2. We are going to declare the -5 again. And swing that magical flail. Da da da. And
Big
hit it
hit.
with 23. And then we're just going to
Bonk.
24.
24 damage.
Yeah, so I just hit him for 54 damage, guys. Come on,
There we
catch up.
go.
Fucking catch up. God.
Yeah. The Scrub just laying into
you were gifted a fucking rage. Shut the fuck up.
Diagoona.
Gods looked upon me and was like, yeah, I guess so.
Bye, Guna.
Covers its ability.
Does it say anything at all?
No,
No?
not yet.
It's not
It just
ridiculous.
has this mouth, but nothing yet. Okay. Just fighting this.
It's got one organ, but it doesn't, and its only organ is a mouth, but it has nothing to say.
I keep picturing the mouth of Sauron as its mouth.
The
Just
mouth
like
of-
spewing black and shit.
There's a hit on Bjorn's side. No, Mr. Bearman. Blah, blah,
Take that frost boy out. He's like, don't hit me with those frost things again.
So a tentacle whips around, picks up Bjornstein, and begins crushing him inside of its grip and bringing it close to the mouth. You hear Astrid scream, "Oh!" Red eyes flaring. And then it's gonna make.
Bring it, bitch.
Nope, it's trying to kill Bjorn. Oh.
So they're not player characters. So as it's bringing Bjornstein up to its mouth, he kind of sees the end, and he looks at you, Scrog, kind of like a cutscene, and he chucks you his axe, and he says, "Protect my children." And whenever he goes in, he grabs either side of the mouth, trying to hold it apart. But the two sides of the mouth come down, and they remove his head from his body. And as it bites into his neck, it doesn't sever the spine, but when the tentacle pulls away, it pulls the spine out of the body in a sick like
Oh,
Kinda like-
organs ripped with it, and it chucks the carcass to the side and begins chewing on the skull. Bjorn,
that.
oh.
Bjorn's scene
it's
is no
just
more.
eating the head.
It's just
Davos
eating the head.
turns away
Okay,
and just
that's,
vomits a little to the side.
That's very very needed right there.
And then it will use its legendary action to make another round of attacks. So it's going to attack now Scrog, because Scrog did tons of damage to it.
Does it like swing its like tentacle and AoE the three of them? Like,
It gets advantage on me,
ah,
or I get
That's
disadvantage
too.
on it. I don't know how that works. I don't know how to give
whip
That's a
myself
fun
around,
dude.
do a
advantage.
tail sweep with a.
It's a critical hit on Scrog.
Oh,
This will be good.
Oh.
Thank God, dude. That's fucking.
Yeah.
The tentacle rips around and just right around your head and lifting you up, and you can feel it squeezing. You begin to bleed from your ears and nose as it's whipping you back and forth from your head, giving you it's trying to snap your neck essentially. And when it realizes that doesn't work, it brings you in for the bite attack.
and as that's happening, he's in the air being swung around. It's playing. I'll whip my hand back and forth. I'll whip my.
Oh my god, look at that.
He lived. That's amazing.
Are you still alive?
Oh yeah,
He's still alive, yeah.
Good.
He's
he's
49
hit
still
points.
alive. Yeah, I'm here.
All
I'm here.
right, so
I'm here to
it
go.
brings
Let's get this.
your body in, and you can feel it just gnashing through your flesh. Just
like shark
you're
bite.
bleeding from every orifice. It's trying to chew on you. Whenever it tries to bite down, you push its jaws back, and then it tries to bite again and push it. Oh wait, did you catch his great axe, by the way? When he threw it to you?
You didn't tell me to roll anything, so I'm gonna tell you yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna add this to your character sheet,
Silence is compliance.
and it requires entombment. But for this, you because of the situation, you get the boon of Bjorn's dying body, so you can attune to it if you choose to instantly.
Hell yeah.
All right. You see that I added it in there?
Oh yeah, I love it. Oh my god, there's never been a better name. All right, let's do this.
All right. And then it so you're grappled and restrained. Let me put those effects on you here.
Can
And
you
we're
get
going to the top of the round. 1 sec, I'll be right back.
can
Davos Edmund Barrick.
can you get fucking flanking if you're grappled?
No.
Okay, so it's very
No, but I
specific,
have,
okay.
but I have He's distracted by me. His full attention is 100% on me. He has me both in a tentacle and in his mouth.
Davos, you are up.
Wait, who
Caleb
said they
said he
were
had to go
leaving?
pee.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Nope.
Yeah, I'll just
Nope,
explain
don't do
it when we get back. I'm just gonna wait for it. Wait for it. I was
Because
waiting for the end of this battle.
100%, he could be listening
That is true.
and change up his tactic right now.
I'll just kick him out of the party.
Boop, fuck you. Did you?
No.
Did you? Oh,
It'd
okay.
be funny if I did, though. Does anybody want to go for a smoke or anything?
I'm good.
Everybody
I'm
good?
good.
Because we have a break screen now with music for our guests, so it's a cool. It's a thing now.
A lot
That's
better.
awesome.
I
We're
want
doing
this
things.
Bayaguna dare. And I'm gonna unmask that motherfucker. I'm gonna cut the flesh
Okay.
off of its head and see if it has eyes.
Davos.
Okay. Davos gets a small drow tingle and thinks that if he doesn't get his dagger right now, he might never get it back. So he's gonna run up and I'm going to run up its tentacle and grab
you
my
grab-
dagger, making an
Okay.
attack at the same time.
All right. We can roll for this.
Alrighty.
Let's have you make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no good.
that's a no bueno.
Well,
Nothing bad happens, but you're not able to recover your dagger.
okay. Am I able to make my offhand attack?
Yeah. Yeah, you can make all your attacks. You have another dagger you can pull and make an attack with
Okay,
for
let's just
free.
make
Just
the attacks.
non-magical. Yeah. Just no magical daggers.
Yeah.
And this will, like, depending on where you go, it could be sneak attack too. Rap.
It is sneak attack because you're in melee with allies, right? So
He gets
It's when no other creatures are, I think.
yeah, it's when he gets something alone or if he flanks somebody.
So I still
Oh.
roll my main hand attack, like the +9, right?
yep,
And then the other one, yeah, I don't. Okay.
a hit.
Oh, I didn't do sneak. Son of a bitch. Should I just roll the 3d6s instead?
No, it'll
Is that
add.
manual?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's probably better. Okay, so 12.
12.
6 damage.
And then I will make my offhand attack.
Why is it coming up Bjornstein? Are you pulling off the wrong character? Oh, I was like, what is happening?
No, he just rolled the fucking.
Oh, now the sneak attack's there. That shouldn't be there for the second one.
So 2 damage plus your strength. No strength on that one, right? So just 2 damage minus
yeah, just
1
2
damage.
Yeah, just 2.
Say 2, 2, 2. It is not looking good, guys. It's starting to. You're starting to see major damage on it. Edmund,
This thing
we forgot to
dead.
make it roll your damage for. Oh, no, it's not by this flaming spear. Never mind.
Nope, not at the moment. So bonus action.
Okay, so the flaming spear moves in. Go ahead.
Give me a sec. I gotta find Edmund's card amongst the 15 pages I got opened here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's so many. Alright.
And then Barrack. Oh,
Yo, here we go.
failure. Yep. Full damage.
No.
No.
Yikes.
Wait, I
One
reroll
damage.
once. I reroll once.
No,
Yeah.
only on d20s. It's only.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not on
God.
That's brutal.
But it's 2 ones.
That's
These
fucking
ones go
terrible.
to.
Alright.
Oh,
You still
wait
gotta
a minute. Wait for it. I need the floor for a minute. These ones go to 11.
Yeah, he's still got his standard action and his move.
I never looked at it that way. I've seen that movie 50 times. 2 ones. These ones go to 11. I'm going to have 2 amps. Both of them turn to 1. Alright, sorry. Attention, horror. Will now shut up.
90 feet. It's 40 feet. Boom, bop, 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 bop. Boom. Edmund's just gonna
What's that
stand over
for?
here in the. So it was for Chromatic Orb that missed. So
Dramatic. What?
Does he
Herb.
have?
Yeah.
He must be almost out of spells, though, right?
100%. I have one left.
All right, very good. All right, you can make a move if you want. If not, it's Barrett's turn.
I'm going to stand there and do the Charleston.
All right, that sounds like Edmund. Go ahead, Barrett.
He's gonna use the great axe and fucking swing with flanking.
Great axe with flanking. Forget to turn on flanking.
Flanking +2.
He yells, "Father!" and manages to crack it with his great axe.
Boom.
So it's just kind of a glancing blow, unfortunately. Big swing, glancing blow. Coming up next, do you want to make a move?
Nope.
It's Bjorn. Oh,
Bjorno.
Okay.
Bjorno.
Um,
Buongiorno.
so what did we say earlier?
Bjorno.
Oh,
Did we
man.
make mention of this thing's dex in a previous conversation? Does anybody remember?
What its dex was?
Dex.
Like, was it a high dex this thing had? I can't remember. It was mentioned
seem
earlier,
to
but
be Edmund's, but then again, like Edmund's things seem to keep missing. So I don't know.
I just keep thinking Bjorn Giorno.
all right. I'm gonna cast a cantrip. Fucking Sacred Flame, DC 15 dex save for this fucker.
Do you have Warcaster?
No.
Wall
What is that?
caster.
That means you can make melee spell attacks, or you can make range spell attacks in melee without taking an attack of opportunity.
I think I'm gonna risk the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so how do you want to do this?
Just roll first, and then he goes after you.
Okay, it's
Success.
yeah, it was worth a try.
Too.
It's for a
Definitely
D8 of
is.
Radiant, so it would have been double.
Yeah.
Fennec, you should move 15 feet to the left.
Why?
Just do as I say.
I'm
I'm a tactical fucking orc. Just do it.
Well, let's see if this thing hits me before I decide anything.
Vertical.
I promise you. Just do it.
Is he already? He
It's
already gets an
because of
attack
the
option.
homunculus.
That hits,
Homunculus
John.
is
That
coming
hits.
for
Roll
you,
your
buddy.
damage.
The homunculus can help you if you move
Sorry, what was that,
15
Caleb?
feet to the left.
I think you need
You
the
can roll for
homunculus
damage.
more than
I can?
Fennec right
Okay,
now.
dope.
I'll be okay.
Nice.
So 16 Radiant?
That's gnarly.
It's holding on by a thread.
Somebody poop on it.
Do you have move action, Sean?
So if
Well, I
you
was going to heal the orc, but I'm going to shoot it in the mouth.
Well, yeah, might as well. 5-foot step. No, everyone's flanking. In every direction. Actually, hold on. Am I standing in the way of the fire?
Hold it.
Am I gonna get burned?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna stay where we were then.
At lightning speed, you see Fisker just dump a bunch of black powder in the gun, smash the fucking wadding in there. You see he's got this system where he puts the ramrod between two of his toes and kind of fucks the gun with the ramrod instead of holding the ramrod like a normal person.
Yeah.
He kind of just does it backwards.
Oh my
So he's
God.
doing that so fast, he's just a blur, and then he just fucking fires off another shot, hoping to make the killing blow every single time, like Buford somehow used to be able to do through just dumb luck. Yeah.
There it is.
Roll your damage.
1.
Yes, 16.
That's it.
Okay.
That's-
I don't know if it's dead. Is it dead?
Gunshot splits the air like a.
How do you want to do this?
He got most of his flourishes out of the way on that last shot. So let's say he aims at the hole he made in Bayaguna last time near the gemstone, and like he manages to shoot the gemstone, and the gemstone flies through the hole and out the back of the creature, and it flies up into the air in the middle of the night and explodes into a million pieces. I hope I'm not taking too many liberties there.
A little
And,
bit, but I'll work with it.
As the gemstone explodes, you can hear the
No,
sound that
no,
the gun
stop there.
made.
No. You're not allowed to blow up the gemstone.
Okay, then as the creature kind of like the gunshot opens up a hole in the middle of the creature, which then
Yep.
collapses in on itself like a black hole. So it opens up and then it goes, and gore and guts fly everywhere. And as the creature implodes, it makes the same sound that the gun made when it shot, only in reverse, like.
Oh, wonderful! Like that.
Yeah, and
All
that's
right,
it. And then Caleb can do the gemstone thing.
The gem flies out the back of it, and the creature implodes on itself. Everybody around it just gets covered in rotting guts, and there's like it doesn't make sense. There's like 49 feet of like intestine, and then like 17 hearts, and like 14 lungs, 13 gallbladders, just all these haphazard organs just fly out and cover you. You got kidneys bouncing off your face, Sean. Gross.
I open my mouth and extend my tongue in celebration.
Like the pancreas.
The gemstone kind of gets suspended in air, and as it flies out the back, and lightning bolts begin discharging into the ground, and you all hear in your minds, "This is not the end." And with that, the gemstone falls to the ground inert, and the ground begins to rumble, and undead begin coming out of the woodwork, out of the forest.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is the gem on stable ground?
Yeah.
get to the boat!
I'm gonna coup de grace this fucking crystal amulet.
Nice.
Okay. Go ahead,
I'm
Sean.
gonna try to.
We'll let Sean go
locate-
here first, and
Oh,
then we'll
okay.
go.
No worries.
He's gonna Horcrux it.
Yeah, it's time.
Reducto.
Gonna fucking smash the bitch. Do you want me to make an attack roll or just deal damage to an inert object?
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Oh god.
All right, Sean, you slam your hammer down on it, and like there's no retaliation, but you just pound it into the dirt.
Okay, just checking. I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, you pick it up. No ill effects or anything like that. You do have a thought in the back of your head, like, man, maybe I shouldn't be touching this. Like it's clearly evil, but you don't feel anything different or anything like that. So you grab the gemstone. Oh, I gotta push that. 1 sec.
Yeah.
I want to lick it.
We're gonna start our villain memorabilia hall where we display the trophies of the dead.
This is
Aldrich.
Bayaguna's heart. This is Cthulhu's face.
This is
You
Cthulhu's.
put it on like a mask with the tentacles.
This cog's just running around on Halloween.
So
Oh.
it
Yeah, I'll
looks
see it.
so it looks like a heart.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Okay.
So it is Bayaguna's heart.
So you
Oh,
got
there
it.
you go. Wow, that just even went better.
It's, Astrid and Barrick are kind of holding each other. They're both in tears.
That's it. Daddy, no. Daddy,
Um,
no.
She runs up and they both cut. She pulls a necklace off his neck and looking at you guys for. So you wanted to do something, Ben?
Yeah, I want to locate my dagger in this muck and filth of
Oh, yeah.
organs.
Easy enough. You pick it out. You're attuned to it, and you pick it out. Like, there it is.
Wiping myself off, hopefully, like.
Oh yeah, you're all
it's-
gross.
Thank God it's raining a little bit, and I'm just like have this sludge all over me, and I'm Gonna go up to Bjornstein's body and check him out. See where he got just completely eviscerated.
Yeah, so I mean it's a mess up top. The rest of them doesn't look to be too badly damaged, but yeah, just a big pile of gore and pus coming out of the top of his neck.
As I get closer, I just take one more look at it from about 5 feet away and just chuck a little again and puke from the smell of all the stink on me. And then I'm just gonna walk over to the shore and try to motion everybody like to get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Fisker runs up and starts cramming various hogged parts into his pouch, just like frantically trying to salvage any intact bits. And he's like, "Sir, we have to burn the body. We have to burn it." And then he's still picking up his gears and shit. And he's like, "Yeah."
Finnick's gonna fucking jump over, grab fucking Bjorn Ironside's weapons and give them to Astrid and pay her my condolences and tell her, listen, your father and I had an accord. I was to keep you safe. You have my word. Please come with us.
So she just kind of nods, and there's tears in her eyes. And she's, come back, let's go.
Let's GTFO this bitch. We gotta go.
Alright, we gotta burn him and then I guess fight our way out of here. Is that the idea?
Can
I
I
don't know. If
Edmund?
it's raining, I wouldn't
Bayaguna?
even go for burning him.
I think
would just-
Bayaguna went back into the fucking amulet, didn't it?
There's undead everywhere though.
Yeah, they're closing it. It's kind of like an impending doom kind of thing.
Okay, so yeah, like,
should get to the boat.
Yeah, we're at the end of a Gears of War chapter, and they're all coming out, and we're running.
It doesn't
Right.
look like it's anything resembling a good or reasonable idea to go back into the town and rescue people, right? Like it's overrun. Is that the idea?
I think everybody's
everybody's
here.
on the boat.
Yeah.
All right,
There's-
cool.
Yeah, all survivors should be gone
Oh,
already.
Yeah, the
hopefully.
children were eviscerated. Remember that? We have no one. Like,
All right,
That was
so
horrible.
away I go. If there's like, I want to loot through this this bullshit. If there's nothing there, that's fine. I'll just keep going.
Yeah, so you pick through it. There's nothing really. She was just wearing a robe and tatters. She left her armor before, and then whenever it changed, it didn't seem to have any gear or anything like that.
Can I have some of
So you
its
do it-
teeth?
Yeah. You
All
grab
right.
a couple of its teeth.
I want a whole fucking jaw.
Yeah, you get a job. Sure, you get one of its inner jaws. It's a little smaller. Row of teeth. There's a jawbone on it. Pretty gross.
Okay, that's what I need. Onto the boat.
Okay, onto the boat. Edmund moves his flaming sphere onto it, and then follows y'all. Y'all pile into the
GTFO.
boat.
GTFO.
And as you're rowing away, I mean, Gwendolyn's just staring, 1,000-yard stare. Barrick and Astrid are comforting each other.
Well, I'm going to offer for them to come on the boat.
Oh no, they are. You're all piling into the boat.
Oh, okay. Well, you're like, as they're
yeah.
rowing away,
Yeah.
like she's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, no,
1,000 yards.
Scrug-
She's
They're
just
like
standing in the same
leaving us.
location, like, I can't believe this dumb shit just happened. And these
So
motherfuckers just like, oh, that's Tuesday. Let's go.
Scrog and Finnick are on one side, right? And they're each on one oar, and they're both just giving it.
Full on.
And as you row away, the beach is overcome, and the dead run in, and they begin feasting on the gore remains.
Oh my god.
God,
And
best meal they've
they
ever
come
had.
out. So there's two boats there. There's the long ship that appears to have been repaired, and your boat.
Which one's better? Which one's a nicer built boat?
Well, Edmund fixed our boat.
Yours.
Oh, okay.
Good, kind of different styles too, though, right?
Yeah, we're
There's
taking our
a
ship.
long ship styles, kind of
Theirs
older.
is like a
Yeah,
Viking
theirs is like
boat.
Viking. Yeah, longboat.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
Super
really
fast.
made for ocean-going vessel, right? But
Yeah,
it'll do in a pinch, kind of idea.
yeah
It's
we're
gonna
not
do in
playing
this bench.
Valheim here.
Right, yeah. Fuck you, Ben. We're on a raft. Calm down.
Yeah,
go.
let's go
All right,
across the
so
ocean.
we
on a
are.
fucking boat.
I'm going to find the soothsayer, and that's the boat that I'm going to be on.
Okay, you don't know where she is. I mean, the two boats are moored there.
I think we can only take one, right?
Well, they're both gonna. They're so the long ship. You can see there's lots of people on it, and there's some people on your boat too.
Okay, yeah, we got them on the. Okay, there was other survivors. We got them on there before. I forgot.
Yeah.
They were with Edmund fixing the boat and shit.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, let's roll out then.
All right.
Does
So
anybody want anything to do anything else?
Let's go.
We gotta go.
It's
So you-
scary.
you jump on your boat and prepare it, and coming out is kind of you gotta go easy. There's lots of rocks, but you manage to kind of take it pretty easy with some rowing, and their boat is actually better for getting through the rocks and stuff. They have more control, but between the two of you, between the two boats, you're able to get out into open water. And whenever you're out, the mist begins to clear, and the daylight sun is almost dawning. And Astrid retires to the bottom of the boat with Barrick, so as to not turn to dust. Gwendolyn's just kind of sitting, blood and tears running down her face. A new day dawns. You somehow survived, mostly.
Yeah, I'm gonna convince fucking Astrid to get back in her coffin just until we can get to somewhere to where she won't burn up. Because we're about to venture out into the open seas, and I know that sun will fucking kill her.
He just nods
What
and
What's
retires.
Astrid's health like?
Less than half.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can see that.
Us three are all pretty low too.
Can I drain myself of 10 health points of blood?
Yes,
Or is
if you want
she
to.
going to heal? Or is she going to heal when we leave? As she sleeps.
She will heal as she sleeps, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'm not worried about giving her any of my blood then. We're just going do 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 do.
Alright, so where are you heading?
I think probably the first place we should go, guys, is probably Karamoran. What do you think?
Yeah,
Aye.
yeah. Let's head right home.
Yeah,
we
can put
deserve a
these
long rest.
these people that we rescued need somewhere to live now, and this is a town that's slowly being populated. So what better place to dump them?
Yeah,
So
we're
I
done.
can go for another hour if you guys want, but I am going to take a quick break right now. What do y'all think?
I
We
am.
can do, yeah. We
I
could do
am
another
going
half hour in town or
to.
something.
I can forego sleep tonight because the chat's popping off. So we'll just give
All
her.
right, do you want to do one more hour, like a tie up, a conclusion for that chapter?
Yeah, we could do that.
Go as long as you
Alright,
need to, man.
I'll be back in. Well, I can't stay up super late either, but
No. All right.
even though I slept till 3.
All right, so we got some upkeep shit to take care of. So first of all, everybody welcome Ginger, which is also Samantha, but on her proper account, because this person showed up over 3 to 4 sessions in a row. She's granted the title of moderator for the chat.
Thank you, Ginger.
Yeah, so if there's any spam or anything, if you could help me out by getting rid of those, that would be great, because it's a full-time job for me. But except for tonight, I haven't even seen one, so you have a night off, apparently. The spammers aren't here. But
just our assholes.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to, if you're there, Ginger, there's 3 dots next to every comment that shows up. You can click on it and see what each of them do. You can go to their channel to see what they're up against, pin messages on the live stream so that when it goes public, those are pinned to the top. You can put users in timeouts for being assholes, and you can also remove comments or report them that are inappropriate. We're usually pretty okay with the inappropriate stuff. We're pretty inappropriate to begin with, but like the main ones, like racism, sexism, picking on somebody, that kind of shit. But other than that, you don't have to do a fucking single thing if you want. You could just sit there and listen. It's completely up to yourself. But there you go.
So he's taking a little break, right?
Yeah. So we're going to fire this thing on break. I'm going to get you guys some tunes to listen to, and we'll be back whenever everybody reconvenes. All right. See you in a bit.
How about that? It's bolted to its face, and I sit in it, and it's a lounger. Okay?
Have you ever seen the opening for well, what was it called? The Hollywood Hillbillies? No, what's it called?
Beverly Hillbillies?
Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah.
Maybe, but not in any amount that I'd remember it.
I remember the
Ma-
Beverly Hillbillies.
Ma Kettle was riding on top of the car in like a
Yeah.
lawn chair that was bolted to the top of the car.
Clamp it.
Yeah.
I probably would like to have a fucking
Ma,
conversation
clamp
with
it, Jay,
Astrid.
clamp it.
All right, we're
Mr.
gonna do
Bean?
this for real.
Doesn't he have like a fucking lazy boy on the roof of his car at one point that he's driving it
I
from?
believe that was a scene that I also seen. I seen. All right.
So we
Oh,
are
it's
fishing.
not Clefairy that has the egg. It's fucking Chansey.
Yeah.
Pretend I
Oh,
said
yeah, it's
Chansey.
Chansey. Yeah.
Yes, Chansey.
Sorry about that.
Or Blissy, or whatever, Blessy.
Only the first 50, 150
Can I get ungrappled?
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
We're old.
No other Pokemons are
There
real.
you,
No.
there you young whippersnapper. If it didn't end with Mew, they're not real.
Exactly.
Everything after 151.
Right, yeah. Like it's crazy because we knew Mewtwo was real before we knew that Mew, the creature it was created from, was real.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That blew 12-year-old Caleb's mind.
It blew like 9-year-old Cody's mind, bro. Like
Yeah, it's probably more like 9-year-old or younger, but still.
Well, I was just basing it off you saying you're 12 and you're old as fuck. So
Yeah, you young whippersnappers.
young whippersnappers, when I played Pokemon, we had to walk uphill both ways to get to the fucking Poke Store.
Yeah.
We didn't
Hey, a
even
real
have-
a real joke with that though is I actually we were too poor that I didn't have a Game Boy, but I bought the Pokemon game anyway, but I couldn't afford the Game Boy. So I'd go to the video store and I'd rent the attachment that lets you play Game Boy games on your Super Nintendo, so I could
Oh,
play
that
my
was a
Pokemon
legit
game.
way of doing
Yeah.
it.
that was legit.
But I
That
had
makes
to
more
rent it.
sense.
Should we do experience too?
We
have-
should.
Yes, I want my
Because-
experience
Because
for
we
killing
haven't done
Viagra.
experience in like 2 sessions.
Yeah, it's
No,
true.
we did last time. Didn't we?
Yep, we got 1,700 experience. Me and Kalen went to a separate chat and figured that out.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody got it, right?
No.
Okay, so
Right,
for
so we
defeating
had the whole entire battle, like whatever we came to this beach, whatever we
Where's
fought on this
XP?
beach in the past 2 battles, we don't have XP for.
Yeah.
So if there was anything here
So
besides the lady.
you fought 2 combats in between. You fought one with a bunch of undead when you rescued Edmund, right?
Mhm.
And then you fought you fought in the town with a bunch more undead, right?
Mhm.
And then you also fought
The bottom floor of the mine.
no, we got that one.
Did we?
You fought what's her pickle? You fought Telemere and Hewlett Packard.
Okay.
And then you fought Bayaguna.
Gotcha.
All right. So
So-
who wants to do some calculating?
So, what is everybody's total of XP at right now? Mine's at 6,500. What should it be before the Bayaguna fight?
Hang on.
It'll be what Scroggs is because he definitely updated it.
Mine's at 8,200.
8,200.
Yep.
Okay, and what's our fucking level up looking like?
I can do the calculation, Caleb.
All right,
me
the
the
new steel construct is pictured in the chat.
So I want you to take 8 times 100, so 800, I guess. 250 times 4.
Okay, 1,000.
Okay, and then continuously add these together.
Yeah.
Uh,
1,800.
Then it'll be another 1,800,
Okay.
and then 600,
Okay.
and then 4,500.
It's a lot. I
I
like it.
think that's all.
8,700.
8,000 divided by 4.
2,175.
Round up for role playing and all that
20.
to 25.
2,200.
2,500.
Okay, so we each
Oh.
get 2,500 added to our 8,200.
Yeah.
Right on, for a total of 10,700.
Nice.
Is that enough to level?
I don't know.
No.
How do we tell?
It's 14,000.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we need 4,000, like roughly 4,000.
Holy
level.
shit.
Yeah, it starts to really slow down. Yeah.
We
I
killed a
want more.
Did I
god.
get it all? Did I get
stuff.
it all?
If you say you did.
Get a what?
I want
Wait,
4,000 more XP.
No, you're definitely not getting that much more. All right.
So what's everybody's total at now?
10,375.
Perfect.
I don't know. Did you round up?
Oh wait, yeah, no, sorry, I did not round up.
10,700.
Go.
Whoops.
Okay.
Why can't I do this with Edmund? Yeah. See if
How
I can
about
give him
3,300 XP? It's not it's not 4,000. Buddy.
You don't want to level too fast anyway. It kind of ruins it. I can't figure out how to upgrade Demons for some reason. Whatever. He's leveling with you guys anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else? While on the boats?
How long is the
Just
trip?
some fishing. 3 days.
Okay, so at night I would like to have several conversations with fucking Astrid.
All right. Well, we can roleplay one of them out.
Sweet.
All right. So you approach below decks, and her and Barrick are kind of just sitting there and talking.
Nice. I'll approach and kind of bow in, taking a sidestep over to have a seat with them. Wait, are they sitting? I don't know. I'm making shit up, but it doesn't matter.
Yep.
I'd be like, greetings. Just kind of
Greetings.
greet her the hefty nod, and I'll
So
basically.
she does kind of look at you a little warily.
Well, I would
Right,
too.
like-
It's like fucking the po-po's here. That's kind of how she's acting.
Right, yeah, like this is exactly how I would imagine a vampire to act if Van Helsing sat down at the table and was like, "Sup?"
Like literally, but I'll just teach her over and says, of what we spoke of before, do you have time to speak for a few moments, Astrid?
Do.
Sorry, you cut out there. What was that?
Doo-doo.
I do.
I do. Perfect. I'll be like, so, as I said before, so this is her father that died?
Barrick is your yeah. Bjorn's side was your father.
Yeah, Bjorn's side was her father.
Barrick's her adopted brother.
Okay, perfect. So I'll lean over to her and I'll be like, listen, I made your father a promise that you would be safe. I study your curse as a profession, and it is my duty to get as much information as I can and present it in this compendium. So I'll take the book out of my pocket and I'll place it to her. And I'll ask her, if you wish, it might be too early, but would you be able to scribe your story into this book for me? And I'll look over to...
Persuasion check.
Yeah. Because I know she's like fucking crazy with emotions at the moment.
Right, you're just like, can you write what you're thinking?
Can you sign my notebook, please?
What was the total level of experience?
Just use it as a diary. Just write your little story.
8,100?
The what?
Our total experience?
It was 8,175 or something, and then you were like,
Our total experience is 10,700.
700.
Okay.
And I'll also like...
Oh yeah.
Sorry, it's kicking my ass.
It's a very interesting book.
She's like, she doesn't outright turn you down, but she's like, Not right now.
So I'm also going to nod and respect her wishes. I'm going to take the compendium back into my graces. Says, in enough time, I think it could be helpful. And I'll look over towards, what's his name, Garrick?
Derek, you're terrible with these names. You're worse than Buford
Oh,
was.
I'm trying not to die coughing, first of all.
Alec Jones.
Alex Jones. And I'll be like,
the frogs are gay.
apologies for your loss, but you will have sorry, you will have room and board when we reach Caramore, it is a place of, how do I say this? Bananas and coconuts.
Coconuts. There's lots of coconuts.
More wretched hive of scum and villainy.
We are very
Wait, you thought what we did
open-minded
on the
people.
beach was bad?
Yeah, we are a very open-minded people there. We have all kinds of manners of races that live under one roof, and you're more than welcome, but please allow me to introduce you before you enter the town. For vampires have a sullied name here, but I may vouch for you. And kind of bow out and kind of take off.
Kind of looks. I prefer it if you didn't tell them what I am. They'll burn me at the stake.
No, they won't. This is you. I gave Bjorn my word that you would be safe, and I will defend you with my life as per the agreement.
All right.
So she kind of snorks at you.
And I'll
so
look.
While you guys are RPing this, I want to take Ben over and RP something in viewer chat that I don't want everybody else to know about.
Sure.
Okay.
Cool. So I'll basically look towards her and be like, I've never met a vampire with faculties and being able to control themselves, and I wish to know more if you ever choose to inform me.
May speak of this, but not right now. You
Yeah.
rolled too low on your persuasion check.
Yeah, I'll bow out.
Okay.
That's all I needed.
All right. Fisker.
I just kind of needed to give her the idea of what to expect in the town and not just go, hey, I'm a vampire, I'm a vampire, I'm a vampire.
Fisker's pretty shaken up, but he's going to seek out Finnick and see if he can take a closer look at that gemstone.
Definitely, my friend.
Are we in the same room now? Yeah, okay, cool.
We'll say Edmund's there too, because we had this
Cool.
kind of planned a little bit. So go ahead.
This is an evil item. It must be this spawn. This is the item that spawned this hellish hell spawn. Where did this come from? He takes out a little he takes out like a loop from his but first he takes out a pair of tongs like you would turn charcoal with, like a wire bent into the shape of tongs, and he takes the gemstone and he holds it like a hot coal. He puts it down on a table, and he takes a suede pouch out of his bag, and he opens it, and you can see it's got a whole bunch of different size loops in it, and he pulls one out that's just big enough to fit over the gemstone. And then he puts the thing on, and then you see that on top of it, he fits this little gizmo that looks like the dealie that the eye optician looks at your fucking eyes with, where it's like a bunch of little lenses on a wheel.
Yeah.
He's wheeling different lenses into position, and then finally he straps a miner's lamp to his forehead and starts looking through this compendium of lenses at the gemstone.
Would you like to know something hilarious? Your character in the thumbnail has that.
What do you mean?
The monocle that comes over its head to study shit. He's got.
Is my character in the thumbnail? I didn't see him in there, and I didn't.
Yeah, he's the one on the far left.
There's that's a what? Where am I supposed to be looking? I'm looking in the text. That's the Discord.
Yeah,
D&D.
Yeah, he's the guy on the left. He's the guy on the left.
Where am I? It looks like a dwarf.
No, the dwarf is on the right.
Oh, I see the steampunk shit now. Yeah, cool. Okay, right on. Fisker's young and has a colored, like he's still got color in his hair. It's not white, but
yeah, I didn't have time to read your character description. Cool. It was the only alchemist gnome I could find.
It's pretty good. It's It's definitely pretty good. Anyway, so he's looking at the shit. Should I make some kind of check, or do I just find out?
Yeah. What are you trying to figure out? What its nature is?
It's the whether it is some kind of storied item or failing that, whether it has some kind of magical energy that I can sense, since
Right.
it is I'm good with such things. So
So
I
you
could
can
come at it.
roll
I can roll
a.
Arcana to sense it, or if you want, and I can roll the Gnomish Cunning history check to see if it's something
Let's do
noteworthy.
both.
That's kind of what I meant. Yeah, I figured. I
Yeah,
could just...
start with your with the history. Let's start with that. Harder DC.
I so smart. Natural 1 plus 11. That's tough. What do you do with that? All right. Let's go with the Arcana. Oh, that's not so bad.
25. So, in learning nothing, you learn something. This has magics to it that you cannot place. It is something extra planar, but also something extremely strange. And being just kind of a smart dude, it does not look like any natural occurring elements, right? Like there seems to be no worldly material that this is made from. It doesn't seem to be on the periodic table, any parts of it. Not that Fisker has knowledge of the periodic table, but to give you an explanation of it.
Agreed.
This is
Very,
an evil item
very
and must be
uh,
destroyed.
Obviously magical.
Yeah.
Just you can't place where it's at. Edmund sees you doing this, and he's, maybe I could have a try at it.
We must destroy it or be rid of it.
Well, I'm not opposed to that for sure. Just let me try something. So Edmund casts Identify on it, and as he does, his eyes roll back in his head, and he starts it looks like a seizure or a stroke that he begins having. And he falls to the ground, vibrating. A little bit of foam spewing from the side of his mouth.
Let's give him some first aid. Roll him onto
Okay.
his fucking side
Yeah,
so he doesn't
I'm gonna
Jimi
run up
Hendrix it.
beside him. Fucking see if I can fucking swing.
All right.
Let's let the dwarf do this, yeah.
Fucking cast Spare the Dying on him just in case.
Okay, you cast Spare the Dying, roll a medicine check.
This is where I roll my nat 20, just so you know. Close enough.
Host.
So, as you're checking him over, a small bolt kind of connects between Edmund and the crystal. And he kind of comes to, and he's all out of sorts. What happened? I've seen it. I've seen the other side.
Fuck. Finnick's gonna kneel down and use his chain shirt to grab the amulet or whatever it is and kind of cup it up into a bag so nobody else touches it.
Oh,
Yo.
I need to think about this for a while, Edmund says.
Are you okay, friend?
Yeah, I think so. Just need a few minutes, and he wanders off.
Shit. I'll look over towards Fisker and be like, eesh. This, ugh. Oof.
As I said, we must dispose of it. We must destroy it or be rid of it.
Wait. I walk
This-
up, put my hand on his shoulder, and
His
go,
mind
what are
could
we
be
talking
broken.
about?
The wise one, the lute player. He interacted with the object. Magic. It looks like a raspberry, and it turned his mind into a raspberry.
We don't
What
know that
happened?
for sure, Fisker. We don't know that for sure. He just needs a moment. Besides, what we know now is nothing. We don't know how to proceed beyond this point. This thing could give us a clue on what to do next.
Oh, he just had a Pippin moment.
Yeah, he
This
just.
item could
Yeah, exactly.
consume. This item could consume the tiny one. He may come back with one objective only, which is to reopen the dimension and resummon Beelzebub fucking bitch.
Ayaguna.
Powerful artifacts like this can seduce the minds of the weak and the strong alike. We must watch him very closely. We have no idea what he's just experienced. He could be possessed.
I
Ah!
agree. I agree, Finnick.
He
Keep it
starts
away from
polishing
him.
his gun frantically like it's something he does to calm himself. He's very worried that Edmund is now suddenly, like, gonna come back and, like, be all fucking Gollum and shit.
That would be fucking funny. But yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to it until fucking Edmund snaps out of it. Maybe he can tell us more.
Are you holding it with your bare hands?
Nope, I specifically said I took my chain shirt out of my backpack and
Oh,
wrapped
that's
it in
right. You
that.
did say that.
Yes,
He
sir.
did say that, yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I am going to take a glass and, take a swig of beer and look up at everybody and say, we're on the way back to our city. You are all welcome new residents of Cairmorn as of this moment. And as soon as we get back, we'll settle you all in for a long-deserved rest. And then I'm going to say, Skull! And take another drink.
I'm gonna look over at Scrog and kind of like, you can kind of see Finnick's lips have been very dry due to not having a lot to drink over the past day or so, and he looks over towards Scrog and says, "Any more of that fancy ale you have?"
Apparently not.
Are you muted?
He might be muted.
Frog's not here.
Scrog's back.
There he is.
Awesome.
Just
Finnick
got
wants
back.
to know if
Sorry.
you have any of that sassy fucking tea tree oil fucking brew in your pocket.
Tree oil. Ugh.
Sassy tea tree oil, huh? You want some of that? You want some of that good, do you?
Cleans out the pores.
I see trees of green. Red roses too.
I'm just waiting for Scrog to do a big crawfish boil one of these days at Cairmorn.
Oh, we gotta have a good time, don't you know?
In there, get your sweet onions.
Get you some of them nice sweet onions up in there.
That crawfish boil.
Got hit with that two-step.
Oh, that's dumb.
But,
Get
alright,
that
so,
W sauce.
you put some of that there good, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna pull out this one fancy bottle of whiskey that we haven't really touched. Plus, I also have a couple bottles of the good stuff from my bar. The meads. 3
Oh,
bottles
I
of
think these
meads.
people would like some mead.
Let's get
So I'm just
fucking
going
looted.
to like, do you want this one? Or do you want this one? Or this one? Wait,
Oh.
or this one?
I want the second one.
I'm just gonna leave them all on the table. Walk away.
And then walk away.
Gleefully just skip away as orc warlord would. Just la la la.
Is everybody on deck, or are there some people downstairs?
Scrog's on his way to go fish.
Well, only you guys and Gwendolyn.
Because Scrog doesn't give a
Right
fuck.
now. Oh no! I mean, I'll say there's peasants trying to run the boat, but nobody's really great at it.
Okay.
Okay, we're just like, okay, you guys are fucking this up. Let's take control of the boat.
Right,
again.
and I say, while I'm standing next to the riggings, watching the guys fight to do these things while I'm rigging my fishing pole, I'm going to coach them on how to do their job, but better.
All right. You provide assistance.
No, I'm like, hey, listen.
You're just gonna yell at them. You're doing it wrong.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong.
Well, how are we supposed to do it? Not like that. Good coaching.
I'm a
I'm gonna
warlord, not a fucking team
walk
coach.
all slick up to Gwendolyn here and take a seat beside her in a you know a quick fashion and lean into her and say, your cousin was a bitch, right? It's okay. And and I'm gonna be like, don't worry, you'll have a new life now.
Who the fuck are
We
you talking to?
Gwendolyn.
Oh god.
He's talking to Gwendolyn, the fucking bitch.
She was a
She's
royal
such a
cunt.
Oh.
She
Yeah,
was
like,
my cousin.
yeah, we've got a new life now, and don't you worry. You'll be right at home. And I'll give her a little wink and I'll get up and walk away.
Okay, roll an insight check.
That's a man.
Is it a man?
That's
Is that
a
what I'm gonna
man.
get from the insight?
That's
check?
a man, baby.
That's a man.
Dude, we got
I've been saying that's a man since the beginning.
we have all of these
So, she gives
NPCs
you a
can run the
curt nod.
shops.
And kind of watches you walk away.
All right.
I'm not gonna say his name's Adam, but he's got an apple.
No.
So when it progresses towards kind of like the full night, I'm gonna start in the center of the boat, setting up kind of like a prayer circle.
Okay.
Kumbaya tonight?
With my
Light some
candles and
candles?
incense
Oh,
and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Let's do it.
Just kind of sit in the middle of it and pray.
All right. What are you
For all
praying
the-
to?
For all the dead.
Praying to Moradin and basically asking him to craft Bjorn the best armor to fight whatever he has to fight in the afterlife.
Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. I would like you to roll a D100, Sean.
Holy fuck. Divine intervention. How do I roll a D100? I forget. It's the 10 sided one.
Right click on the D10.
$19.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
we'll just
All right.
ignore that.
So for divine intervention, you actually want to roll low. You want to roll below your level.
There you go.
But you're not level 20. So, so you take a moment and you whisper your prayer in Dwarvish, and the boat is eerily quiet, just sloshing up and down. But you hear no answer. You'll have to see what happens.
Is it nighttime?
So he's gonna raise his hand forward to the section of wood that's right in front of him, and he's gonna lay down a piece of cloth that he got from Bjorn's armor when he ripped the greatsword out. And he's just gonna lay it down in between two incenses and place the compendium just above that and continue prayer.
Alright, very good. Is there anything else anybody would like to do before you return
While
to
listening to this prayer, I get my own inkling and walk over to the bow of the boat, staring into the black water of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you start hearing, "Oh, wherever you are."
No, I'm just gonna whisper to myself a small prayer about the souls of the children, and hopefully that they make their way to my beautiful goddess Lolth, and that she can have their souls for all of eternity.
Mm-hmm.
What map are we on right now? Or are we just using theater?
Theater.
Okay.
I have the Kaer Morhen map up, but I don't really care. Buford's still there. He shouldn't be, but he is.
Alright, Fisk putting some serious effort into his stabilization gyroscope. Sitting in the corner tinkering with that. As a geeky rifleman would do.
Is it the live map, Sean?
No, just the Kaer Morhen live map, not the world live map. Yeah, you're wiggling shit around. I can see it.
He is not.
Oh.
I am hiding people.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait. Anything else before we get to Caramorn?
I want to do my fishing.
All right, roll for fishing.
All right, so I have 2 different ways of fishing this time. Since the night market, I want to use 2 of my cast nets, 1 off each side of the boat.
Okay.
Okay, so those are out in the water. How do you want me to roll for those?
That'll
Strength
just be a
or-
straight D. No, just a straight D20, just a luck.
Is
Yeah.
there a
So,
luck skill?
no, but you just get some. You get some fish.
Okay, some fish, and then we're gonna do this one.
All right, you catch a 43-foot, 13-pound tuna.
That's 13-pound tuna. Nice.
I fucking hate these weird measurements.
So is it kind of like just
How,
it's a garden
how much
hose
does it weigh?
basically?
How much does it weigh?
What?
43
13 pounds. 13 pounds, and it's 48 feet.
13
This
pounds.
thing is like literally just a
43.
guard nose. Like
It's
a
like fruit by
worm.
the foot if you cut it up. It's just ready
Right,
to go.
it's not even a tuna. It's just
That-
like
that-
a tuna tube.
that's a callback to a thing we laughed at a long
I know the
time
fin
ago.
fish.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, the
Alright.
helium fish.
It's
Yeah.
it's called the
Yeah.
clownfish. Yeah.
All right. So how many are the? All right, you said some fish. Give me a number.
Enough to feed one person for a month.
So 30 fish.
We'll say 30 fish.
Okay.
We gotta get on the chicken farm in here. Like we gotta just fucking farm up a bunch of chickens.
All right. And now I want to cast my fishy pole.
All right, cast the fishing pole.
All right. What were we doing for that, Sean? Strength and dexterity, right?
I think it was a dexterity check to nab it, strength check to pull it in.
Okay. So, do you want me rolling for the cast or just
Yeah. Just roll a dex check.
boom? Okay, that's a strength. Sorry.
All right, we'll use that, and then your dex to see if you hook it. Ooh.
Dex.
Yeah. So, I mean, you fish for a few days, right? So
Right.
you pull in some fish, like enough for if you were doing rations to feed, I don't know, 20 days worth of fish.
Okay, so 20 more fish.
Need to be salted and cured and all that. But anybody have anything else?
That'd be it.
50 fish and a 13-pound tuna the size of the boat.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna tie it up to the main mast.
And it's gonna blow in the wind because it's so light.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it like a new flag for like.
Yeah.
I'm going to air dehydrate it off the boat,
For
salt cured
God.
because it's coming across the ocean.
jerky.
Dehydrated fish is one of the grossest things, and I like
You
fish.
are not telling me a goddamn
Ugh.
thing.
Dude, I
Ugh.
will eat that shit all day.
Or salt
Dehy-
cod. Ugh.
Salt cod's gross, but I'll eat dried mackerel all day, dude. It's like you may as well just eat salt straight from the box, but I find it pretty
Yeah.
good.
I find it's the same taste for octopus too.
I like octopus.
I like octopus. I never had dried octopus though.
Yeah, I've never had it at all.
Not fully
All
dried,
right.
never.
So the boat begins to, you see Caramorn, and the two boats you're kind of matching each other's speed, and rough going. I mean, when you moor yourself in the harbor, and you see there's a gathering of people that put everybody on the boat, I guess. There's a gathering of, where is, of people that have come out since they've seen your sails. And immediately you see Buford's assistants, his entourage, run up. Buford, Buford! It was awful. Buford!
What was awful?
Oh, good. Somebody else said something. Great. I don't have to deal with this.
Jeez, I know why you didn't do that voice the whole time, Kote.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Scrog! Where's Buford? We need to talk to Buford.
He is indisposed. What's going on?
We only talk to Buford.
Well, Buford's dead.
No,
Everything
I don't
available.
believe it. Buford! Buford! And they immediately begin searching the ship.
I'm gonna go and just slap one silly, a good one there, and say he is dead. If you don't want to die next, tell us what's happening. I
Make
can
an
do
intimidation check.
Yeah.
Here we are to fuck your world up.
Oh, come on. Okay. That didn't work.
It's like
It's like
He kinda
19 rolls over to 20.
he pushes you to the side and he goes, Buford! Is he below deck?
He even becomes inspired because you fucked up
I'm
so
just
hard
gonna
with
say
your
you're
intimidation.
so damn annoying. I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
walk
with him.
off the boat and head towards the bar.
I'm
I
gonna-
got so many things to look.
That's
While
turn
I've
finish.
actually,
I will say,
Davos,
in the
you should go
last day and
find
a
Moth.
half, Edmund has been just asleep the last day and a half. Just he hasn't gotten out of his bunk.
I'm gonna head down to
Okay.
grab him.
All right, so you go down.
See if I can wake him
And
up.
he's- Okay, make
Hey,
a
did
medicine
these
check.
ladies drink all my fucking alcohol? I just need to know. I'll get more. I don't care. I just need to know if y'all bitches
He
got sloppy
touched that.
drunk.
He touched that fucking
Oh, for
Bayaguna
fuck.
stone.
You are running low on alcohol at your bar, but we'll cross that bridge in a minute. Sean?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. It looks like Edmund's fighting off a fever. He's asleep right now.
Oh no.
Okay.
He's having a really bad Pippin moment.
I'm
here.
gonna go grab him and take him to the hospice.
Okay, so he does wake up when you pick him up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Finnick. I can see. It's a lot. It's a lot, Finnick, and just kind of goes quiet.
I'll just go underneath. Well, I can't really go underneath one of his arms, but I'll grab him from underneath one of the arms and try to guide him up the stairs.
You're a pretty beefy dude, right?
Yeah.
Like you could pick him up like a teen. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
If you were to go pick up like a preteen, like a 12-year-old or a 14-year-old, it's not like you could throw him around like a 5-year-old, but you can pick him up and just carry him like a baby.
Understood.
I disagree. Oh, I guess, yeah, he's Finnick, not Scrog. Scrog throws people indiscriminately. 30 feet, that's where you're going.
I'll just keep.
Oh yeah, Scrog could just pick him up by one hand and just walk him around.
I do Fisker often. I just
I'll look
shoot
towards.
things.
I'll look towards the residents on the boat and tell them all to disembark, but allow us to go first.
Oh
All right. So you
Now,
walk off.
is it day or
and-
nighttime?
It is mid-morning.
Okay, so I'll look over towards fucking Scrog and blah 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 Davos to get them to help me grab the coffin.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say Scrog's got you covered, and I'm gonna go find Locke and
There you
ask
go.
her to assist these residents finding place within the
Alright.
residential area.
We'll get to everybody. There's gonna be a lot here though, so just
Okay.
hold that. So,
Yeah.
do you want Scrog to help you, or Scrog, do you help Sean?
So we're gonna do this the easiest way because Scrog doesn't want to waste too much time doing other things for other people because he has a lot of things to take care of. I'm going to ask them to tow the boat as close as they can to block off the entire harbor, to where we can just unload things from one side of the boat and the other side of the boat onto the ramps. Does that make sense? Do I need to draw
Yeah, I
this?
think so. No, I think I know what
guess
you
so.
mean. Yeah, but like,
I
well,
want the
okay.
boat to sit
So
like this.
we can, yes, we can unload. We can set it up so it's quick. We can quickly unload the boat.
Okay, cool. Drawings. All right, so then yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and because I've done this before, and just pick up the coffin and walk my happy ass over to Phoenix Place.
I'm gonna make a suggestion.
just-
Take it to Crix's house instead.
Okay then we're going to load it off and take it to Crix's house.
I don't know if
Alright,
she'll.
so-
I don't know if she'll catch fire if she goes in the doors of the hospice.
Bah!
So walking out of the boat, the Dragonborn entourage runs up to you. Buford! Oh no, Buford! And they throw themselves over the coffin and begin weeping.
So I'm just kind of like shuffle it away from him, but like Buford was burned. We were at a place of the undead, and we couldn't bring him back. My condolences to you. You are more than welcome to still seek refuge in the sundries and do your thing. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Sorry, I told you he was dead. You didn't want to listen. But I'm willing to hear your story and your ploy now. What was wrong?
They kind of just go quiet and
That is like a 3 on fucking compassion. It's like...
they just go and walk away. They wander back down towards where they were staying, Buford's old house.
Okay, have a nice day. Supper's on me tonight.
All right. Yeah, let's do Davos.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
You
go
literally
find
left
Locke.
You left it up to the worst person. Like, I give no fucks that people are dead. Your
No,
friend's
you
dead.
really don't.
Do you want a sandwich? I can give
Yeah.
you a sandwich. I have a sandwich.
I want my apple juice
What?
and graham crackers.
Drink the pain away. Here's a beer. Here's some whiskey.
Yeah, I just told you dinner's free tonight. Let's go. Come eat good.
What else do you want? Jesus Christ.
All right, we're gonna have a huge
Alright.
party for him. Like,
So you're gonna go find Locke?
I'm gonna go find Locke and you know, obviously have that casual conversation, ask her like what's been going on. We just dealt with a shit show. We have a bunch of people here that need to have residence.
So she grabs your hands as you walk up. Davos. We can accept them, but we do have problems. We have problems.
we have problems.
What problems?
We well, Crix, he brought in all the food. We've been trying to fish, but we don't have ships or anything, and we're really running. We're running low on food and supplies. No ships have come by in weeks.
Oh my god, we have no supply lines. Who has supply chain knowledge, Locke?
I don't know. We
Buford.
need both. need to
Buford
bring
had
them in,
fucking
and we
supply
need-
chain knowledge.
Oh
And we
no.
We need ways to trade for it. We need things to trade for it. The city was run off an economy of slave trade before.
What was
We-
Crix doing? Have you read anything?
I did. I don't know. It seems like he was manifesting money. I believe he was selling slaves.
Oh no. Okay, come with me. Let's go see what we can take care of with these people first, and then we'll figure things out. I'm gonna bring her over to the rest of the crew. And
Okay.
yeah, bring up the uncomfortable conversation that we're suffering. We have no economy right now.
A lot more mouths to feed.
I'm gonna just come over and just say it straight out and be like, we might be a little fucked. And be like, who has
Oh, fuck this.
knowledge of where we can get supplies?
Grumble, grumble, fuck this. Davos, follow me. And we're gonna go to the fucking Horizors and Moors.
Okay, I need a minute. If you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, go ahead.
Cool. After you're done, I need you to come to viewers with Sean.
What's
I
up?
guess we can just do it here.
What's up?
Yeah, I can just do it here.
Da-na-na! Da-da-na-na!
Dun, dun, dun.
Horzors and Moors, the maitre d' is
Does anyone
ashing.
got any
Horzors and
commentary
Moors,
on that situation? Like
the
what we
coat
can do
checker
about
is
it?
flashing.
Sorry, I can't hear what you're saying. What?
Can we? Does anyone have any sort of insight on what the hell we can do about this?
I am going to
Great.
probably study this crystal for a while. And I had several ideas. One is possibly find somebody that would know more than us about it. Take it to the hospice to try to study it and see if it had any correlation to vampires, or find a way to destroy it. One of those three
He's
is probably
talking about the fact that our town is plummeting into ashes.
Yeah, but I go after the greater evil.
Right. I
So
got
that's
the
probably what
message.
his mindset is going to be.
Okay. Well, my mindset is to do some things that aren't so legitimate. So this town might be starting to be a little less legitimate. That's all I gotta say.
This town was never legitimate, and we took it by force. The fuck do you mean? It was a
That's true,
slave
but
town.
I
We took
it
by
might be
force.
sinking into the a state where things are gonna be being done
Please,
proper.
It's okay, because I think old Scrog's got the answers to these problems.
Oh, just as a heads up, people are having a hard time hearing people. I think it's Honky and Ben.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My
You should read the
my mic
comments
might
so
have
we
been
can
a
know
little far away.
what they say.
But we're good now.
Good stuff.
Does anybody say anything cool, Sean?
It's just been a conversation
Much they
back.
hate us?
No, it's just been a conversation back and forth. Just trying to. They're saying the RP is pretty dope. Liking the art. The art's good. And I'm not able to read the actual comments on the video yet, so I don't know. We'll have to wait until it posts. Yeah. Now that we're back at fucking crazy place.
Right? What are we doing?
There we go. I like how I like how when we go back to Kaer every building I go into fucking has Buford sitting at a table. Buford's dead, man. Yeah, what are you guys thinking? Are you thinking on going around town trying to like fucking sneak into people's houses and trying to find out what's going on, or do you have anything specifically in mind, Ben?
We have a couple things we want to take care of.
I have to go to Horzors and Moors, and
yeah, we have to.
I need to
take care
talk
of
to
it.
my criminal contact.
There you go.
Drow and Wilson.
Yeah, so we must talk to Drow and
Wilson.
Wow, Drow.
Here we are.
Drow.
Oh, Drow.
So what are you guys doing? You're going to Horzors and Moors?
Horzors and Moors, but while everybody's on the way over there, I want to stop at the Sundaries and ask a couple questions to those guys, but I only want to ask them with just us. Like, I don't want anybody else to know the answers. You know what I mean? Like, no, unless someone else decides to like come with me.
Where are you going? Sundries?
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the sad dragon people.
Okay. I will leave him to that task, and I will still go and talk to the criminal contact.
Okay, criminal contact sad people. Fisker, did you want to do anything?
Isker is just, he's really wanting to talk to Edmund, so he's not going to get too far away from him, but he's not going to bother him either. But this is.
Okay. So you're
honestly,
following.
Isker is scared and confused.
All right,
And he
this is his
Yeah,
first time here.
follow.
really give much of a shit about Caramore, and yet.
So you're following Sean then.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the fucking casket. I'm gonna take it over to
I already
the
took it
old
to Greg's.
house
Just-
and basically explain to the people that are following us that this is a temporary lodging. We're gonna see if we can find just some actual beds and shit.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And then we'll go back to either Davos or Scrog, who wants to.
You want to
I'll
go
go
first?
first. Yeah, I need to go first anyway.
You want to hop over to.
Yeah, beep boop.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly rock a piss and get a drink, so I will be back.
Okay.
Harry Potter is dead. From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto
Okay. So you walk into the room and they're kind of frantic and upset.
I don't really have. Yeah, I guess I do. I'm going to sit. What is there? 10 of them or 3 of them?
3 of them.
I'm gonna sit 15 pieces of the 50 fish that I have, so I'm gonna knock my number down to 35 fish. And I'm just gonna leave them sitting on the table.
Okay.
Give me a second here. Gotta scroll up and find my stuff that I'm looking for here. $35 fish. And then I'm also going to sit 150 gold. And minus 150 would be 20. 220. Okay, so 150 gold on the table and 15 fish as kind of like a the best I could do kind of offering.
Mm-hmm.
Buford, he was a very crass individual, but he was a good man. Very strong in his ways, but somebody wanted him dead. Who was that?
The Beholder.
Right, but there was a set of
I
Dragonborns.
know.
I'm talking to your Dragonborns here, and I'm talking to you actually, Kote, because we're not sure what this answer is.
Well, I know the answer.
Oh, I don't know the answer. Okay.
His family. His family wanted him dead.
Why?
Bunch of inbred louts.
Nice one,
Would-
Caleb.
Wouldn't he be inbred himself then? Like I don't know. Anyway, that's not the point.
He's from the purest stock. Bah.
Okay. Okay. Well, you're welcome to stay here as long as you would like. We're sorry about your friend or commander's passing. He died gloriously, if that makes you feel any better. He definitely didn't get shot coming around a barn by a one-eyed flying monster.
Oh, Buford. Buford. So the one who seems mostly composed. His uncle came here looking for him. I don't know how we escaped with our lives.
Is he still near?
No, we set him on his way.
Well then. You guys are more than welcome to still come up to Horizors and Moors for a free meal on the house for the morning. We are going to have a nice wake up here for him, so feel free to come up. And I'm going to make my way out the fucking door because I have the information that I need. Da, 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 da.
Okay, they take the money because they're kind of rich, snobby people, and they're really worried about being poor without their benefactor Buford around.
Word. What about the fish? Do they want the fish?
Oh, they take that too, yeah.
Alright, cool. So everybody takes fish and money, and like I've made 3 dragon friends. Yay! Off to skipping over to Horizors and Moors now.
All right,
It-
you're skipping over there. Ben, you online?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Alright,
I
He
wanna,
has been patiently waiting to do exactly what he needs to do.
I want to chat with you for like 2 seconds in the viewers chat.
All right, let's go.
We're just doing it all here.
Yeah, we
just-
can. It's because Sean's streaming, unless
Hey,
you
let's
really.
just do-
Unless
well,
it's
How
yeah.
about I
quiet.
just go
Yeah.
over there? Just for a split
No.
second.
No. Well, yeah, you can do that too. If you want it to be private from the other people, then yeah, we can jump over there.
Just do it in the open. So I'm gonna walk up to Drown Wilson and say, "Hey, need to have a chat."
Hello. What
What
do you
are
need?
you? What are you, Drown Wilson?
Hmm?
What race are you again?
Drought.
Drown.
So I'm
gotcha.
gonna pull
Yeah.
him over and be like, "We need to have a talk in private," and I'm gonna ask him to come into one of the rooms in Horizors and Moors, and
Quick.
I'm gonna
He
ask
nods
him.
and he follows.
I'm gonna ask him to set up an appointment, set out a message that is back to Buford's homeland. And I'm
Wow,
gonna
that's
have whatever
crazy.
information I have whatsoever. And I'm gonna get him to ask the nobles that his family was a part of to meet for proof of death of Buford.
Wow.
And to bring the reward.
I think we can. I think we can do that. That's.
And then I'm gonna ask him for one more thing, that is to, once he has time, to start to help me set up my underground like fencing for items
that's,
in Value Down Under, if he can come over.
Well, we can definitely. We can help with the second one. First one's going to cost a little bit of money to facilitate.
Yep, whatever you need. You're my man,
Hmm.
Drown.
50 gold, please.
All right, I'll pay him the 50 gold, and I'll pay him an extra 50 gold to keep his lips tightly sealed.
He gives a curt nod, and then he gives you a couple hand signals in like thieves' cant kind of thing.
Yeah.
Fireball
That
jutsu.
confirms that we're locked down.
Okay. And I'm just gonna fist bump him with an explosion and walk out of there.
Wow.
Drow,
Drow.
drow. All right, so we are
Oh,
low.
before
on
you
supply.
leave, he's like, someone did come inquiring about you.
Well, who was that?
I don't know. It was a beautiful drow priestess. She didn't seem too
Oh.
happy.
Yeah, you should definitely not let her know that I'm here. Did you let her know that this is our residence?
Yeah, you should definitely not let her know that I'm here. That's X that.
Yeah.
No, I mentioned nothing of knowing you. She threatened to whip me and cut off my genitals, but she left
Ah.
without incident.
That's all normal for us, isn't it? Drow and Wilson.
Hmm.
Next time you see her, mislead her for me.
It gives
Punch
you
her in.
curt
Fuck her in
nod.
the pussy.
Her name's Colin Joe. Just ready to
Colin
go.
Joe.
And now I'm looking fucking over my
Wow.
shoulder while I'm walking out of Horizors or walking out into the main lobby of Horizors and Moors, just making sure like she's not sitting at a table out there or something, you know.
Make a perception check.
Not doing so great on the, you know, leaving my city.
He said people don't really do good on leaving my city. Once they get here, they don't like to fuck off.
Oh, natural 20.
Yeah.
Pretty confident you don't see anybody matching that description.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a seat and order some liquor.
Okay.
Get
We're
some
out.
beer in me.
We're out. I was told we're out. I was told we're running low. We must
You've
hold
been low,
supplies.
yeah. Yep.
We
But
must
he's
hold
like,
they have-
yeah, we're
supplies.
out.
They
Yeah.
have some for the heroes, though.
Right, but no. So we're going to hold off because we are going to hold a wake for Buford.
Well, they
Okay.
serve him, and you're not there, so.
Booyah.
He gets
Chug
sick
one
anyway.
down while Scrog comes in. He's like, we're running out of fucking liquor. And I just finish it off real quick.
Yeah. Let's jump over to Finnick and Fisker.
Very good. I don't think we have a map for fucking that house, but we'll just wing it.
Yeah, we don't need one. Theater of the Mind.
Just gonna open up Caremoran live map.
Okay.
Ramp. Ramp.
Fisker doesn't have much of a will of his own here. He's pretty much just in tow.
So it's during the day, so we're gonna go into Crix's house, and I'm gonna look for the hole in the floor where the previous host was.
Yep.
Place the coffin inside the hole and kind of cover it up. What time of day is it? You said it was like midday-ish?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Okay, so I'm gonna plant her there. I'm gonna kind of back in all of the survivors from there, so like Gwendolyn and all them. This is gonna be their play.
Okay, like the two name characters,
Yeah.
Gwendolyn and Barrick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be their establishment for now. Try to make them up. Gonna just kind of like try to make beds for them and get the place prepared to kind of house them for a bit. Gonna let them know that if they need something to eat, Horizors and Moors is probably open. But I'm gonna lean in towards the half brother and be like, listen, I don't know if we have any animals in Kaer Morhen, so she will need to feed eventually. Just give.
So he pulls up his sleeve, and you can see his arms are just riddled with cuts.
Oh, so he's the feeder pumpkin eater.
Yeah, and that did come up before.
It
I
did.
thought you were
Did
going to
come
say
up.
he has like vampire teeth track marks just all down his arm, but yeah, that
No,
works.
he
Cuts is probably a bit better.
Yeah, he bleeds himself, so he doesn't have any chance of catching the infection.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Very good. Gonna walk over to Gwendolyn,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna ask for her help. Be
Yeah.
like, Gwendolyn, there
Finnick.
is
Anything.
There is an establishment to the north end of this compound that I really wish that you would be caretaker of. It's a building that we were able to send and receive mail on this island very quickly to random locations. We need to let the public know that Kaer Morhen is up for trade. Can you help me?
I know how to read and write. It's not really my wheelhouse, but yeah, if you need to.
Perfect. I'm going to just kind of describe...
How are we sending them?
So, the building itself is magical in origin. So, all somebody has to do is just basically, like, flip a switch kind of deal. Like, it's not really too intuitive. They just need to know the location of where it's going. So, it's like, in itself, it's a magical building.
Okay, I'll see what I can figure out.
Yeah, just ask her to just try. Just look around and see what you can figure out.
So she nods and she goes off in that direction.
Okay, I'm gonna also look towards the one that remains and be like, listen, there are other orcs in the city to my knowledge, but for now, I think it's best if you just remain at your half-sister's side until she wakes up, and then we'll have another chat again at dusk.
He nods, of course.
Very good. So, and then I'm going to look over towards Fisker and be like, is there anything you need to do, sir? We need to get you lodgings, I believe.
Well, I mean, is this is your town? You live here?
We do. We own this compound. Well, the orc owns the compound. Technically.
I need to get back to my home. My family will be missing me. They'll
Well,
send a search party.
Well, if Guinevere is successful, perhaps we can message them directly.
Maybe we can. For now, I just really need to talk to Edmund about this bizarre evil crystal and stop him from interacting with it again.
Very good.
I suppose I could use a place to stay, but the ship was just fine for me.
Very good. Is Edmund still on the ship? Where is Edmund right now?
You were carrying him.
I was carrying him. Okay.
Honky actually moved the cough. Anyway.
Okay.
You got Edmund.
Okay. So
he's like slumped in Crix's chair right now. You set him down.
Right on.
He's in and out of consciousness.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab
talking a little bit of nonsense.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab him and immediately take him to the hospice.
Okay. So upon entering the hospice, actually, I want you to roll just a wisdom saving throw, Sean.
Okay, uno momento. Wisdom. Ooh, I got a high one.
Nice. Okay. So you enter the hospice, and your boys are just going about their day.
Gotcha. I'm gonna approach with the small friend in my arms. And back
so whenever they see you, they slowly walk over. They're very calm and deliberate. They're almost like monks, right?
Stoic and
not,
almost,
but they're pretty serious, right?
Yeah.
Is he all right? Is he all right? Does he need help?
He has had contact with an arcane talisman that's been showing him visions. Let's get him comfortable and see what we can do for him. So we're gonna take him over to where the fucking top left-hand most one is there. Gonna put him on the pedestal.
Where is what's it named? Phoenix Hospice is the name of
yeah.
the image.
So as I put him onto the slab that's up at the top, I'm gonna disappear down the rabbit hole on the back end of the building and take the and I'm gonna take my compendium out and place it back on its pedestal that exists in the bottom of the cave, and also the amulet, and I'm gonna put it in a lockbox and just keep it there for now. and I'll come back out
Just-
and see if I can
Just
help.
looking at where we are again on the map just gave me like flashbacks of the
Yeah.
cathedral fight.
Exactly.
Honestly, did.
So yeah, and then I'll come back out and try to see if there's anything I can do for Edmund. We'll get him water and like cold cloths and that kind of stuff to kind of keep his fever down.
So he does come to here and there, right? And he'll talk to you for a bit and he just lapses back into sleep.
Okay.
So if you have a question, you can try and ask it of him. Anybody.
I'll just basically ask him, is there anything how can I assist? How can I snap you out of it? Thinking maybe Edmund might know a little more than I do.
Time. I need to see this. I need. He passes back out.
Okay, I'm going to take a step towards my other dwarf companions. Kind of kneel them in prayer, basically telling them that there's an artifact in the basement of this place of great, utter importance. We need to study it and find a way to destroy it. He has been affected by this. And
were you able to destroy the other... Were you able to destroy the other artifacts you've taken?
No. As soon as we landed, we were under constant siege of undead. It was actually quite the tale, but I'll leave it for another time. But as to
You
say...
want us to return the chest to where it was before you took it?
What chest?
Buford's artifacts.
Oh. No. Shit. Now we have... No, we're good. No, well... Fuck. Now we have a conundrum. What are we gonna do?
Alright, Sean, you're not picking up on this. You did not take that chest with you.
Yeah, it's downstairs in the thing under Buford's command, right? It's got a spell on it that only he can grab it.
That's true.
Yeah, so...
But they are talking like you came and took it.
Motherfucker.
Huh?
Can I sense if they're deceiving me in any way?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Okay, we're on to something here. That's what I thought you meant, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah.
And that makes me very
no,
sad. Alright, fucking... Damn.
What the fuck ever?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Robbed. They seem like they're on the level.
Mm-hmm. Like, how long ago was this? I believe we've been duped.
Right before you left. Right before you left. Sorry, I have a hard time keeping the voice consistent. Right before you left.
Oh, God. Well... I think I know who we have to talk to. I'm going to look over towards the dwarves and be like, somebody masking as myself has taken the artifacts.
There's no way.
As soon as we got on the boat, we went directly to where that old dwarf who sent me on the quest. I need to find him.
Old dwarf.
I was approached by an old dwarf saying that there was consecrations of vampires to the north. Perhaps...
Did you find vampires?
We did. Speaking of that...
I'm assuming these boys are also vampire hunters with you, right? Like,
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why they're here?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why they're here. Through all of the noise of our compendium, I have never seen a vampire that was able to become of its own accord. This one seems to have its faculties and isn't commanded by any known creature to our knowledge. And I've brought it back to us to study. But she has to be...
I want you to make a deception, or not a deception, a persuasion check.
Okay.
With advantage because they're your boys and they follow you.
Okay, a second.
Advantage +7.
Boys.
And perception, you said? Or persuasion? Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Double 20?
Two
Dude,
20s.
20s, are you
Wow.
serious?
Yeah.
The rest of them for the
Wow.
week.
Are we going to continue this conversation, or are you just going to let me finish?
Yeah, keep going.
That was amazing.
Awesome. And basically convince them that we need to study her of our own accord, but she has to be a willing subject. Now, the problem is that I'm not sure if the sustenance of animal flesh could feed her for a prolonged amount of time, but we need time. She lost a loved one, and she won't give us information easily, but we need to approach her as a friend, and not as
Whatever you need.
basically going to look like, do you guys know of any kind of animal byproducts in the town as we speak? So basically cows, chickens, horses, anything at all. Like newts.
There's some hooves from the glue factory.
Yeah.
No, there's small birds. Small birds, fish. There's no large livestock in the town.
Okay.
It's a very small island.
Okay, so there's nothing that you could draw blood from for a meal. Okay, I'm basically going to look back towards where the amulet is, and I'll look back at the dwarves and be like, please keep it safe and do not allow anybody to touch this amulet, whether it be me or someone else. Always maintain a guard. Always maintain eye contact with everybody from now on until further notice.
All right, so one of them picks it up, and what do you want us to do with it?
Oh no, I have already gone down to the hole and put it in a lockbox.
Oh, okay, 10-4, 10-4,
Yeah.
okay. Aye, sir.
And I'm gonna fucking see if I can go find our friends, because we got... Oh, no, wait, I gotta... orders for Edmund. Keep him calm and safe. And let me know of any changes. I'll see if there's something in town that can assist him.
Okay.
If you can, try to derive the name of his torturer, if possible.
Fisker, you can talk to Edmund in amongst his fever dreams if you would like.
Well, I'm just every time he wakes up, Fisker's gonna ask him if he's okay. If he is, just gonna start asking him what he saw. And so far, all he said is, I saw a lot. I need to rest for a while. So we'll assume that Fisker continues asking this question at every opportunity.
All right, so you get a bit of psychobabble, and like schizophrenic nonsense, but from it you kind of pick up. Actually, roll me a history check. So there's a lot of nonsense in there, so I'm gonna get you to roll this history check, to see if you could pick out where a thread that you might be able to pull is. All right, pretty good. So there's a few things that keep coming up. Eldritch Horror, Astral Sea, altering reality, and reality not being the way it is really, and time. Not enough 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 time.
Fuck.
I'm gonna take a
Wouldn't
minute to absorb this message.
Of not enough time. Hold the door.
All right.
Fuck.
Anybody else up?
Ooh.
I think that's pretty much good for me. I'm done in the hospice.
Yep, I'm done where I'm at
Yeah,
until we can make contact with other people.
Yeah, I'm just at the Horse and More still, just chilling.
Hold the door. Da, 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 da.
Oh, get on and ask his old dragon ladies down there about them books, because I want to look through them.
What books are these? Remind me.
So when we kicked in Crix's door and killed him, we took all of the books over to the sundries of all of his like manuscripts and manifests and stuff like that.
All right. And you're gonna be looking for what specifically?
Trade routes and who we were trading with.
All
I
right,
mean,
yeah.
I
Well,
want to
lots
see
of shit
where
on
the
that.
money. I want to see where the money inflow was coming from.
He did see. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Because that's a good idea, because if we can get that shit going, plus the mail place we could almost up and running, we could almost impersonate Crix.
That's a book.
Yeah, that's a book,
It's not a coconut.
not a coconut.
Where
Yeah,
is
you
this
can't
at?
make
I want to
you
take this
can't
thing
make
that's
sense of
not a
it.
coconut.
You do know that there is like lots of numbers and letters, but
Is
none
it-
of it
Knowing that
really
I'm
makes
the most
sense to you.
intelligent one in the group, and this scares me. I lie. Remembering that Fisker is a very intelligent little thingy,
Yeah,
I'm
you,
going
you can't
to
touch me.
take this book to that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
large
hey,
one. I see the large one has an appreciation for the intellectual binaries. What do we have here?
I do, but I can't make heads or tails of this, and I feel like it is the answer to the problems that we're having here.
It's a book. Ha ha!
Jesus Christ.
He says,
That's
"Try
what
to
I
figure
know.
out." All right, well, Fisker starts
That's what
flipping
I
through
said.
it.
It's a book.
Fisker
At
flips
least
through the
now we're
book.
on the same page.
All
I don't know
right.
if I'm
Make an
supposed to make a
investigation.
history. Oh, well, good, because I made a history of a mistake, and I rolled like shit. Investigation. I investigate the book.
So, yeah, you could clearly tell it's ledgers, like lots of ledgers, money keeping. Like he was evil as fuck, but he was really good at keeping notes about where money came from and where it's going and all that. Um, there's a lot of things in it though that are just marked with like in code, so like XXI432 blah blah blah, and you don't know what they're referencing, and then numbers written beside them, dates and times and whatnot. But it is written as a ledger, but a ledger that is meant to be hiding things.
This is a trade log, large one. It's written in cipher. I can tell what it is, but not what it says. Ah!
We should take this to our fucking sneaky little bastard who can identify.
It's not magical, sir. It's just a book.
I think he means
This is
Davos.
why I bring things. Yeah.
I think you're smart as fuck, Scrog. You're the one who's gonna have to go library studying this library montage.
Did it?
I could try to crack the
Yeah,
code.
him
but it
putting
takes a long
glasses on,
time.
pulling up a
Right.
chair with 15 books.
Here we fucking go.
Fisker
Laying
is
a
off
bloody
to try to
great
crack
axe
the code.
on the table and
Right.
licking his finger and
The
just
library-
flipping the
he's like,
pages.
I'm not
Yeah.
even licking my finger. I just reach over and like dip my finger in the blood on the great axe.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
use it, like,
Tap, tap, tap. What?
hmm,
Got
hmm.
some glasses on, little tiny reading glasses on your massive orc face.
Right, yeah, like the little like Benjamin Franklin, like
Yeah, the
Yeah, like-
bifocals.
yeah, like little
Oh
steampunk
my
glasses.
gosh, yes.
But like they're like not even past my nostrils. You know, what I mean? Like they're not even wide enough to go past my nostrils. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, just looking down at your nose, like into the book.
So yeah, it's very clear that he has lots of different contacts, and that he had. There's lots of different moving parts in that. But yeah, you don't know. You can't suss it out what exactly.
What about that one?
Yeah, you can't re-roll them.
Fisker's offered to try to crack the cipher.
All right.
All right, Fisker, you could try and crack the cipher. It'll take time for sure.
Yeah, it'll have to be a passive thing.
Yeah, so like on a long rest, you can make a investigation check. I guess would probably be the most appropriate.
Yeah.
Unless you can think of a different one, and we'll go from there.
Not at all. Unless you wanted to make it just a raw intelligence check with no skill bonus and lower the DC.
I hate doing those.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. It's not a.
Yeah, there is sometimes when they need to be, but it just doesn't feel right for the most part. I think
No, I feel like
investigation
it should come with the lower DC if that happens.
Yeah.
But anyway,
All right.
not necessary.
And one more thing that happens when you finally return to your office in Horse, Ors, and Moors, there's one of your orcs from the battalion that you managed to convince to come back here and sitting in your office, kind of holding his hat in his lap. Scrog.
Does anybody else see this man?
Just you and him. Like at the end of the day kind of thing when you're retiring.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna close the door and ask him why in the hell he's in here.
So he gets a... Why, sir? Me and the boys got talking, and we was thinking that maybe it's time to go back to raiding. You know, getting what we want from those elves along the coast.
So, who the fuck are you?
He's one of the guys that you had saved from the.
Oh no!
Not saved.
I know what you said. I didn't.
Okay.
I'm not asking like who is this guy. I'm asking him who the fuck are you?
Well, the voice thought I should be the one to talk to you, seeing as I'm the smartest.
What's your name?
Bear Chuck.
Okay. You probably don't have this ready.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What?
I didn't stutter. Does his DC break that?
Let me just really check here. Yeah, that's his AC.
Okay, so do I win or does he?
You win.
Okay. So I am swinging with the cold ass honky, and I'm going to put his hand on the table, and I'm going to chop his fucking pinky off.
Oh, Jesus.
This escalated quickly.
Yeah, so it comes down to
Okay.
and he does shy back away from you.
I don't know
now
who
this-
you are, but you know who I am. And you know that I make the fucking rules, and it goes as I fucking say. And if you have a problem with this, we've dispatched many like you, and we'll have no problem doing the same to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's holding his hand, and he doesn't know what to do. He kind of just bows and goes to leave.
He just turned him into the member of Yakuza.
Actually, you know what? Let's just for fun. Let's have you make with advantage a intimidation check. Yeah, easy enough. And he walks out of the room, blood dripping.
I'm gonna toss him a towel and tell him not to get blood on my floors.
Yes, sir. Yes. No blood on the carpet. And he wraps it around and kind of walks into the wall a little bit. He's wandering off.
and I'm gonna lay down and go to bed.
All right.
Like nothing's ever happened.
All right. Jeez, I should really find a way to set up the next storyline, shouldn't I?
That's okay.
Wow.
I thought we was about to go raiding things, and Hunky said he makes decisions. Sorry.
No, trying to throw a bunch of threads out here. Yeah. All right.
I'm
So you
still
go
not
to sleep.
against going raiding. I mean, I just don't want no one's going to tell me what to do, except like the
What's
other
everybody's time frame like?
They said an hour and a half ago.
Mhm. Yeah, maybe we should call it there. I'd love to leave. I guess I left a couple hanging hooks that we can
We're
go
good.
into.
Like I have two big ones that are hanging right now that I need to figure out, and I need you to build the storyline for those.
Mhm.
So I
We have
have,
the whole Buford thing being set up by the criminal contact as well, which
and
is
we
good.
also got who's
Yeah,
the
that is
fucking
good.
thief in the fucking goddamn hospice. It's the other one we got to figure out.
Yep, that's a big one.
Yeah. So I have a couple of ideas on who it could be, and we can always get into that next time.
And Fisker's gotta try and decipher the code, and Edmund's in a fever dream. All right, yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with the way that's all lining up. Give you guys time to think about what could be going on with each of those in between the sessions.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I will say before we leave, does
I
anybody
didn't
else have
know
anything they want to do?
I didn't know that the guy that plays Garrett played Superman.
Yeah, I didn't know that either for a long time.
I literally just learned it reading through Sean's chat.
Oh, no, Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, yeah. That is a man. Whoever.
Yep. Yeah.
When he growls and speaks, people take their pants off, male and female alike.
Right.
Yeah.
He is the Sean Connery of our generation.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious if they'll let him play James Bond or not.
Oh, I don't know if I'd like that.
Ooh, yeah, he's not a James Bond kind of guy. He is a very serious character, but he's not a James Bond kind of guy. James Bond's kind of rapey.
Kind of rapey.
Slightly rapey. Date rapey if you must.
Right, yeah. 60 no's and a yes. is
After
still
a few cocktails and a fancy dinner he didn't pay for, his government did, he'll take the girl up in the bed. Yep.
And sliver 3 roofies.
It's fancy date rapey, yeah.
Fancy date rapey, yeah. Ho ho ho. Do you prefer your roofies in hors d'oeuvres or desserts?
Oh my god.
Do you leave them
Gin and tonic and a roofie colada for your guest.
There you go. What the
Got
fuck is
some-
that from?
Family Guy. Old Family Guy.
Old Family Guy. I was thinking a movie.
Yeah, Quagmire. Quagmire. So yeah, nothing else. I guess we can tie her up there for tonight.
Yeah.
No,
You killed the big bad evil.
That was good.
I tried to run, and then someone started hurting it, and I was like, I better not run no more.
Okay. Well, I got a little bit of upkeep shit to do with the chat, so just give me a second.
You good?
So just as a heads up, we're going to be ending her up. So things for me to do before the next time we play is I will get the chatbot up and running for donos. I will make it more Streamlabby for the donos within the program itself, and I will also put a passcode on the main chat in Discord and get the room open to viewers, so you guys can come chill out and chat with us. Although you won't be able to kind of, scream into the fucking chat while we're playing, you'll still have your own little side room that everybody can gather and chat with. So other than that, guys, that's as far as we're going to go for now, and hope to see you guys next time. I will pop out a message on YouTube. You'll be able to check your notifications if you got the bell turned on. It'll just be a short little text, kind of like a text message you get on your phone, but it'll be in my actual channel icon if you guys want to check it out. And we'll see you next time. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.